Okay. Now, how do I invite copy? Oh, this is the problem. Okay, no, it's not. Whose phone are you using? How much battery do you have? Okay. All right. So Jordan on Facebook, I 9 of 8. I just sent you a link on Facebook. Yes, to your because you're using your phone. All right.
What did you say, Timmy?
7 of 9. What did I say? 7. Did you accept?
Yeah. Entering the studio. Because we didn't
Enter.
answer very much. We thought that motherfucker's up. He's up right now. Why isn't answering our phone call?
Still waiting for you on the backstage.
Hold on, it's making me go to another. It's making me go to StreamYard. Hold on.
Yeah, do that. Greetings, sir. Hello, Tetsunama. Tetsu-sama. Hello, Tetsu. What you do? Still not bad. Okay, there we go. 5 and 8 of 8.
Great. All right, now we really have to think of what we were going to say. What were we talking about? I don't know. There's something, but whatever.
Okay.
We were talking about them, and then a day after we were talking about.
Can you see me? Can you hear me?
I can see you, and I can hear you.
All right. I'm going to end the call.
Okay. Yes. Oh, I forgot.
9 of 8. I'm going to end the call.
Okay.
There, I just hung up on you.
All right, now let me make this bigger.
I'm going to go live. Make what bigger? You're fine.
Damn. No.
No. Yes.
I don't know how to make it bigger. Anywho, fuck it. We'll just do it like this.
So Tetsu-sama says, greetings.
All right.
Sir.
First off, cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers, everybody. What are you drinking, Timmy? Tatsu. Tatsu was here.
Beer.
Cheers. We just got on here. We came on here to talk some truth. We're not in the truth coop, but.
All right. We're not.
What are you drinking, Timmy?
Beer. It's 7 of 9. It's not 10.
I can't hear you.
Please.
Hold on. Let me figure it out.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me now?
Why can't I hear you?
I don't know. I don't think I'm muted.
Oh, I think it's because I hung up the Facebook call. Hold on, Timmy.
No, you should be able. Oh, go to YouTube.
It messes up my volume.
Go to StreamYard.
Okay. All right, Timmy. I can't hear you. If you can hear me.
Stop calling me Timmy.
Wait, hold on. Stop. He said stop. Damn it.
7 of 9.
7 of 9.
Don't call me Timmy.
I can't hear you at all. I'm reading your lips. I think I have to go out of it.
Don't call me Timmy.
Don't call me Timmy.
Call me 7
7. I got you. It's in my brain now. It's in my brain. We'll call you 7. I got you.
But I
got to figure out this sound. Hold on one second.
Go to StreamYard.
7.
All right, I'm going to call you back.
Can we end it and then go back into it because her phone
No,
fucked it
no.
up?
Nope.
Resend me the link.
Resend me the link because I was on FaceTime with you, and when it hung up the FaceTime, it messed up my sound.
Yeah.
So if you send me another link without us being on FaceTime, I'll go right back into it. No?
We have to start all the way over.
Figure it out.
We have to, or we can't hear you.
I'm reading your lips.
And ladies,
Let me turn.
cheers.
Hold on.
Oh
Hold
wait,
on.
we heard you.
Do not dox him. Do
Oh,
not
I got it.
dox
I got it. I got it. I got it.
Timmy of 9. Look what you started. Timmy of 9.
Uh-oh. We already started the 7 train.
That is not. Stephen Rockwood drawing. It's
Timmy of 9.
Timmy of 9.
I'm sorry. This is my first live ever.
I told you. Like one of the first things I told you is like, don't use my name.
You did. You did. You did. You can shoot me.
And you didn't
And
listen.
you can shoot me in the arm.
And now look,
Not in the
Stephen
head.
Rockwood is making fun of me, calling me Timmy.
I can't hear him. Let me bring it closer.
Yeah.
Okay, what did you say?
I already, Stephen Rockwood said knew your name was Tim.
Oh yeah.
Anyway,
Okay, good.
Law, because
What's up, Seven?
What's up, 9 of 8,
Stephen Rockwood.
God, I wish I could hear you better.
5 of 8.
Shitty.
Okay, we can't start this over because we can't really hear you.
That's your fault, not my fault.
It
No,
is.
Oh,
It is. It
oh,
is my fault.
it's your headphones.
No, it isn't.
Yes, it is.
No,
All right,
I think
let
it's
me-
my phone. I think it's because I hung up on the
Now
FaceTime.
can you hear me?
Oh no, it's the same.
Same.
All right, so I'm gonna plug it back in.
It is. It's me. It's all me. I'm
It's
just
not
gonna listen
my
real
fault.
hard.
It's your fault.
It is my fault. It's all me.
It's your
Technically, it's the
microphone.
phone's fault.
Yes, because the microphone on your phone sucks.
Well, I think it's only because I hung up that call. It does that. Like if I'm on a call,
No.
Yes, it does. Her phone is weird.
it does do that.
All
Seven.
right, all right, I'm gonna kick you. How do I kick you?
All right,
and
we're
then-
just gonna hop right back in
no.
here.
Yeah, let's.
Not ban, not edit.
Maybe
not
if I
kick
close
from
that.
studio, and then I'll send you another link
Please do,
via
because I really want to hear you better.
same link. All right, bye. Kick the guest. Okay, let's go here. Let's go here. Let's go there. Let's go and do that. Okay, so 9 of 8. I just sent you another link. So if you click on it, I have to call you. Do I have to call you? No. Yes. 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 Oh. Anti-Sage. Okay, there you go. All right.
Face up.
All right.
Who are you
Can you hear
FaceTiming me?
Can
Yeah.
you hear me now?
Yes.
Yeah, much
You
better.
can hear me now on StreamYards.
Yes.
Okay.
Much better.
I can do this.
Beautiful.
I can do this.
Okay,
I
so
can
let's
do that.
cheers again.
And let's get into it.
What are we
You're in
getting
the
into?
show. We're getting into the
Lucky
truth.
ladies.
Okay.
Look,
So the
Catherine-
reason that we decided to call you is because we were.
Lovely ladies. Tatsu, we love you.
Hey, Tatsu.
Oh my God.
Howdy doody. Where's the cigarette?
Why did you call me?
Because
called
we were
you because-
talking.
Well, yeah, we were talking about some truth, and then,
We were like, Truth Coop, we need Timmy.
yeah, and then we're like, oh, damn, sorry. We need 7.
We need 7. I'm just going to start calling you that all day, every day, so I don't fuck it up.
You did that once. You kept calling my name and I was ignoring you. You kept calling my name and I was ignoring you. And then you said 7 of 9. And I said, what? You remember?
No, I was in the garage and he was on his phone, and I said, 7 and 9. He said, what?
Right.
He literally did not know his own name. Hold on, I gotta get this thing.
So what? Why did you call me?
Well,
Why did you want me to go live?
because we just like to talk to people, and I feel like a lot of people want to talk about the truth, and nobody.
Okay.
We don't really get to.
Is this
We were
backward?
talking about something specific, and we were like, "Oh, this needs to be on live."
Yeah. What was it?
Probably the Freemasons.
All right,
but-
so 5 of 8. Your shirt reads front to back, but to me,
It says back roads.
right. But to me, this looks backwards, like I'm reading it in a mirror.
But it looks forward to me.
Yeah, like I can
Okay,
read
good.
it.
Okay, good. Okay.
Cash grab. Cecil.
Hey,
Cecil.
Cecil, come on now.
Yeah, that's Cecil.
Hey, we be watching you, Cecil. You can hop on here. We watched you eat them 70 chicken nuggets that you didn't finish.
60.
Okay, so
You got beat by a girl.
Anna ate 70 out of 120 nuggets.
Out of a whole fucking crate.
Cecil ate 60 out of 120 nuggets.
Go, Anna.
And so did John, but John vomited. He actually threw up. So he loses. He's out of the game.
Yeah, he definitely
Well,
got disqualified.
his body said, fuck them chicken
And
nuggets.
I gotta say, Anna's not much bigger than you two.
Mm-hmm.
And ate
Well,
70.
I bet we could eat 70 chicken nuggets.
I don't think so.
No, I don't think so either. Being realistic, I don't.
I don't know
could
if I
get to
could eat
10.
10.
Right, I might get 10.
Depends on how hungry I am.
That's a lot of chicken nuggets.
So Tatsunami wants, how do you spell?
Oh.
Tatsu-sama wants to know how I'm doing. How are you doing, 7? I'm fine. Thank you.
How are you doing, 7?
I am well. This stream is not mirrored. Okay, so he's saying the same thing.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Like you can read it.
Okay. Did you?
What 7 of 9, how are you doing? What were we
I am
talking
well. What do you want to talk about the truth of?
We want to
What?
talk about truth. And we were literally just talking about
Was it
fuck it.
the educational system?
It was.
The education system.
Yes,
Yeah.
because World War III. Okay.
And instead of that's what we were talking about. Instead of World War III happening and everybody preparing for World War III, why don't we use our brains to just change the systems?
Correct. So we'll create new school systems. We will have community farms so that our food isn't poisoned. Because if you go to the grocery store, good luck finding something without high fructose corn syrup because
It's not existent.
it's not even ketchup that's supposed to be made with freaking tomatoes and fucking salt and pepper is made with high fructose corn syrup and a bunch of other.
And in Canada, it's not. When you go to Canada and you
It's
go to the
illegal.
grocery store,
And
you don't
Europe,
get.
yeah. Europe has far fewer ingredients in.
Okay,
their
why is that?
bread
Yes,
than
why
we-
are they poisoning us?
We need to care more as a society as a whole because
And-
divided we are weak. United we are strong. So that's what we
United
want.
against what? What are we united against?
Exactly. The secret society, the
I
Freemasons.
guess the poison.
Huh.
Yeah.
The poison.
Okay, so all right. Let's say that the internet went out right now.
Okay, let's say that. People are fucked.
How long could we survive? Let's say
Okay,
that-
without the internet, we could survive. Without the internet, without electricity, that would be a different story.
our family, us 9s, us 8s. How long could
Okay.
we survive?
Without internet,
Internet.
we could survive because we have prepared a little bit. We could grow food. I mean, like, okay, without internet, without talking,
Just-
without
just
communication, pretty much is what you're saying.
Everything else works except for the internet.
I think that's a good idea. That's how it used to be. People got along all right, didn't they? When you grew up without the internet,
Mhm.
it was actually probably a lot
And
less
actually,
mental issues.
y'all probably can talked a lot more.
Yeah,
like,
communicated a lot
nowadays,
more.
You don't talk to anybody.
And if
like-
you do, it's through a screen.
And if you do, it's weird. People want you to get away from them.
Speaking up.
Don't interact with me. That's right. Okay. So, okay. Are we capable of sustaining our family? We have a large family.
Yes.
Let's face it.
A large
We-
family, which is a lot of mouths to feed.
Okay, let's say not just the internet, but a comet came down and just smacked the earth, gave the earth a good smack.
Or an EMP pulse. People are preparing for that too.
Or the sun burnt and just
Yeah.
knocked out half the satellites that are in orbit around.
I think people would go crazy.
All right, no, so I'm thinking it's like something kind of more atmospheric, with like an actual object smashes into the earth and then just changes the composition of the atmosphere. How long could we survive as a family?
Well, when you say changes the atmosphere, does that mean that like all electrical systems go down?
Not really. It just It changes the atmosphere. It sends the Earth into a dark
Shock.
period. Like it blocks out the sun for, let's say, 3 years. For 3
You can't
years.
live without the sun past 3 days.
Is that true?
Which is another reason why you shouldn't wear sunscreen.
You can't
That's
live
for
without
another
the
day.
sun past 3 days. We'll all be dead.
Same in Europe, he's saying. I think Tatsunama is saying that the bread is better. And greetings from Switzerland.
Are you really from Switzerland?
Hi, Switzerland. We're right
wait,
here. In,
What do you think about America?
Good old Tennessee.
Less poisoned
less
food.
poisonous food here. I believe
Yes,
that.
they're poisoning us.
Yes, they are. Literally, you go into the grocery store. I cannot walk out with one thing.
Oh, especially a Dollar General. You ain't getting out of there without nothing being poisonous.
No, even the fruits and the vegetables.
It's so
They got a
processed.
barcode on them.
How many? We should. Okay. So, of all the shit that I've eaten in the United States of America, when I die, I should be like an Egyptian mummy for all the preservatives that I've eaten
Right. Absolutely. Your body should not decay at all.
at all because it's,
At all. And imagine your body, your insides right now, your organs trying to process that shit.
I'm regular, let's say. My bowel movements and my urination are. It's okay.
Right. That's good. That's a good sign because being constipated means you have a lot of toxicity in your body.
Right. What about diarrhea? What does that mean? Like if
Diarrhea means you don't have the right minerals. You're not sustained.
it's not making it my poop hard enough.
Yeah. Well, considering what you drink, coffee and beer.
Right, but at the same time, life expectancy today is decades longer than it was just 100 years ago.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Because what about the people in the Bible? They lived 800 years.
Well, they didn't keep records back then, did they?
Well, apparently they were 700 years old.
Might have been. They might have measured a year differently than we do.
Very well could have. Why is our history so hard to get a hold of?
Because it's in the past and it's gone, it's buried, and we have to dig it up and then.
Yeah, but slavery is very relevant. Slavery is very fucking relevant. We know all about that shit.
Slavery is relevant? What?
I'm saying if you wanted to learn about slavery, you can easily access that. You learn about it in school. Whereas 100-year life expectancy, you don't learn about in school. Why?
Because of importance.
Have the sum of human knowledge.
We do have a phone that contains all of the knowledge that you would need. Yes, you are right. And people use it to look at cat videos.
Yes.
Or Facebook.
Or Facebook. Or look up the Library of Alexandria. Show that.
Makes sense. I want to learn what they learn in. Okay, if you're live, what I wonder, like, in Switzerland, for example. Okay, so slavery in American schools is taught. Everybody knows that there was slavery, you know? And I think it's like a low vibrational thing. Are they taught that in Switzerland? Where they're at, you know, like they don't really worry about it that much because the African slaves didn't go there, but there were other slaves like that went to different parts of the world, right?
Can I invite somebody? I'm going to invite somebody else.
Yeah, go
Please
ahead.
do. That's why we're here.
Switzerland had a different relationship with slavery than the United States of America did.
Okay.
They had a different relationship in World War II than we did.
Right. Right. And which
So,
you got to think, these
I
huge.
could give a flying fuck what the Swiss think about how we enslave people. I don't care.
That's not, no, we want to know if they learned about slavery, like what, like, because for our people,
They
they
could have
are
been,
so, like, we are so wrapped up in, oh, this happened to us. Like,
Right,
is
like,
that
we
how
made
people
sure.
in Switzerland act? Like,
it
oh, this
affects the
happened to us.
Americans. Does it affect the Switzerlands? Like it affects how, you know, people
People
interact
even-
with each other. It
Yeah.
affects how they feel about one another. And granted, it is
Slavery-
2025, so it has calmed down a lot. But still, it's a huge thing.
I think it's gotten more crazy, actually. It used to, 10 years ago, I never even really, nobody even really cared about or talked about it.
I don't know. I feel like it's gotten better.
I don't know. I think it's gotten worse.
Any chance to get on the show? Tetsunami, do I follow you on?
Yes, come on the show.
Please, we want everybody. We want your truth. That's all we want.
Search.
We want to connect with
Spell
people.
it for me.
TATSU
TAT
SU space
space
SAM as in Mary A.
SA Tetsunama. You follow each other. Okay. Let me do this. Okay. And let me do this.
When it gets to 5, we will. And then they charge 5.
Send.
And then
All
we'll come
right.
back.
Tetsunama, I'm pretty sure I sent you the link.
LOL.
Green. Yeah. I'm pretty sure. And
Is
I
he
said,
really in Switzerland? I can't wait to talk to him.
I'm so excited.
I'm so excited.
I bet he talks funny.
Oh, I bet he has the accent from.
I bet that's what he's saying about us.
Yeah,
I bet he speaks 3 more languages than.
probably
All
because
of
Americans are designed to be
Dumb
dumb.
as fuck.
You go to school,
And now
for
we have
15
to
years
unlearn
to learn
everything
how
we
to work a job.
learned, and then learn,
We
relearn.
were talking about that with your sister on the way up here about how omegas. She got this we got
Oil.
some oil for Nature Life, and it is really rich in omega-3s. And
Which
so
one?
we were talking about how omega-6s are very prevalent and they're not as needed, and omega-3s are very non-prevalent and they're very needed. And then she was like, why do we have to work so hard, you know, to know what our bodies need? And I said, it should be like the ABCs. We should know it like the fucking ABCs. It should be taught to us growing up,
in school,
but it's not on purpose.
which is why we want to create the schools that teach these things.
Right, but you know,
We're only taught to use 10% of our brain.
right.
We're going to teach these children how
We
to
are
use
God's
100%
greatest
of their
creation.
brain, and then they're going to teach us because we're so fucking lost.
I believe that 9 of 8 that we are God's greatest.
Right, so why are we okay? Look, what does a cheetah do? A cheetah run as fast as it fucking can. What does a tree do?
75
A
miles an
tree,
hour.
a tree
Stands
grow
there
as tall
for
as it fucking
1,000
can. What does
years.
a human do? The bare minimum. And we're God's greatest
For 80,
creation.
100 years at best. Right. I get what you're saying.
Right. Why are we only trained to use 10% of our brain and we're God's greatest fucking creation? He said so in the Bible.
I think 10% of our brain has managed to fling things into outer space, like Voyager 1
Yes.
and Voyager 2. With
Yes.
the Chuck Berry song, Johnny Be Good, on it.
Did he ever show you that?
Into the universe.
They sent an album.
No.
What album is it? What album is it?
Johnny Be Good by Chuck
They
Berry.
sent an album into space. Tell Claudia what you told me.
It was launched in the 70s, and it's past the solar system. No
Yeah.
other species that we know of on planet Earth has done that, except
We
for
sent a record into
Yes.
into the space,
golden
and it's
record.
past our solar system. They have track of it. A record, a song.
I gotta welcome Tattoo Sama. Am I saying?
Welcome, welcome, Switzerland.
Hello. Can you hear
From
me?
Tennessee, right here
We
in the
can-
good old state.
We can hear you. I can hear you.
But we cannot
Oh,
see
am I
you,
loud
my
enough?
friends.
Can we see you?
We need to see my friend.
No.
Where's the city?
No, I have no camera. I have a laptop. I'm ugly.
No,
Yeah.
you're not.
No, you're beautiful. You're our God's greatest creation.
You are,
honey.
and that's
I'm ugly.
That's a
Come on.
lie. They tell
I'm-
you.
I never got that complimented, and I'm engaged. I'm kind of engaged.
It's okay.
You're-
If you want to come on, it's okay. We still appreciate you so much. Are you in
That's your-
Switzerland?
I'm gonna go pee.
Yes, I'm from
Okay, go pee.
Switzerland.
7.
Right now.
You're in Switzerland?
Yes.
That is so
Where-
cool. Okay.
Where's you
How far away are you from the States, do you know?
Oh,
on a plane ride?
Oh. Oh.
Have you ever been?
20 hours? 10 hours? I don't know. It's
Have you ever
it's
been to the
long.
States?
Oh no, it's a kind of expensive even for me.
It's expensive. It's expensive
Yeah,
here.
it's-
That's how they make it,
it's
so
a-
that we can't,
So that we don't
so
interact.
that we don't connect.
Yeah,
And you
but the
can-
internet gave us some. Gave us some. I saw my English not that good. I never learned English. My English is kind of from watching YouTube.
Oh,
reading
wow.
Subtitles.
Oh, wow.
watching movies.
Well, we
And
appreciate
we-
you. We appreciate you so much.
Oh, thank you.
So about the
You are in the sphere of Comicsgate or Cecil and
Cecil, yeah. 7 introduced us to Cecil. He
Show.
watches him. You watch Cecil?
yes. He's number one fan of Cecil. Yes, definitely.
Yeah.
I watch it. I watch this guy's years.
So are you into the
kinda
comic
like
world?
I'm not actually. I'm a nerd. I'm loving American
too.
pop culture, and I'm a Star Wars guy. And they
Star
kinda
Wars.
destroyed Star Wars.
I
Yeah,
never
that's kinda-
I never got into Star Wars growing up. I thought that it was stupid, and you can ask Seven. I have literally been like asking about Star Wars because
women don't like Star Wars.
no,
really?
we've been
Typical.
Anna
we've been
does.
asking about it because I feel like there's actually a lot of truth in there, maybe about real
It's
life.
It's
stuff.
a hero's journey.
It's a hero's journey.
one
I've
of
never
the
watched it.
original hero's
The
journey.
first
yes,
one,
definitely.
Star Wars: A New Hope, is a hero's journey. It's an amazing story, well told. It's just,
I want to watch it.
I think you should in a drive-in theater.
Mhm.
All right, we can do that.
In the drive-in,
we can do that.
Right.
we'll get a
Yeah.
projector screen for the house.
That's
In 1977.
Right.
Hey, Tatsu,
yes.
have you ever experienced like racism or
In
anything?
Switzerland, have you?
No, we
For being
importing
white.
that from America right now. In Switzerland,
You-
Switzerland's not that bad. We are not that what do you call that? We have not that a media presence in our country. We're so
Yes.
small. We consume American pop culture. We consume Germany's. We are on the border from Germany, France.
Okay.
Uh,
I was wondering where you were because I didn't know.
Kind of like we don't produce.
Like the mass
that
media
big of a
bullshit,
Yes.
the programming.
Yes, and we watch over our borders and think everybody is kind of going nuts. And America,
Because they are.
was the first one. This woke shit.
Whoa,
Yes,
shit. This woke
Uh,
shit.
Germany has a completely
All right.
what do you call that? The language is channeled. It's a channeled language. It doesn't work.
Yeah.
Still, they try to copy America 1-to-1. You see it a year in
Well,
America.
Why
A
try
half
to
year
copy
later,
the
it's in
United
Germany.
States of
They
America?
copied that shit 1-to-1. It's kind of
All
sad.
right. So
What-
Don't
what is-
because
hang on. So 9 of 8 and 5 of 8.
Yes.
Yes, don't guess the population of Switzerland.
Okay, let
Oh,
me
we are
guess.
so
It's
small.
tiny.
We are
Just guess.
far.
Don't
Okay,
go
let me
to-
guess.
Far.
That's
Let me guess. Let me guess. The population of Switzerland.
Mhm.
It's not even
28,000.
the smallest state. It's not even the
Don't give him
smallest
any
state in
hint,
America.
Tatsu. Just let him guess.
50,000.
Oh my
28.
God!
Holy
That's
mackerel.
we are not even 10
Okay.
millions. We
Eight
are
of,
at
9
9
of
million
8
something.
and 5 of 8. What is the population of Tennessee?
The population of Tennessee is fucking huge. The population of Bartlett, the city where I grew up, is 55,000.
Of Tennessee. So you're
Well-
saying that Switzerland is smaller than Bartlett.
Okay. 500,000.
It's a country. It's a
Falkland.
Say
country.
10 million, I think.
Oh, 10 million.
Okay, that's
Oh,
a good
10
guess.
million. Yeah, that's
Good
the
guess.
limit we are voted for. We don't
That
want
makes sense.
more
I shouldn't have
people
said
than 10
50,000.
million.
That makes
Our
sense.
country's too small. for it.
8.8 million. And I think
But-
Tennessee is hovering somewhere around 6 million.
God dang.
So the state of Tennessee.
You're bigger.
has-
You're a little bit bigger
Yeah.
than Tennessee.
Yes, but it's kind of funny. We are much more influential. They
Okay.
hate us.
You got all the
Europe,
banks,
the
bro.
EU hates
Why
us
do they
because
hate
we are
y'all?
not
Who
bow-
hates
we
you?
not
They got the
bow
banks.
to them.
Wait, why do
They
they hate
Trying
you?
to see us. They see us like we should.
A threat?
Nah, not really. The point is, you have the EU and Belgium. The country Belgium is also a really small country, but
Right.
there's what you call that. The whole country's just shit. My English too bad, but
It's okay.
they
It's
rule
okay.
over
English is
Europe.
great.
They rule over Europe in Belgium. That's what I mean.
With-
That's the
They rule
EU
over the
state,
states
yeah.
too.
Yes, but we are
Yes.
not in the EU, but they want to rule over us, but they can't because they hate that. We have
Who's your ruler?
one,
Who's your government? Do y'all have government like we do in the States?
No, totally.
we have a direct democracy. We can
Majority
it's
rules.
kind of something you find that not in any country in the world. We
So
can
you don't
say
have
yes
like
or
a
no
president.
to really important questions or decisions. I mean decisions. They
So
have
Do y'all
to.
come together to make these decisions, or does somebody make the decision for you?
Yeah, most time it's a yes or no question. You can vote for yes or no.
So you
Oh,
have
okay.
more of a democracy where the
Mm,
people
okay.
vote,
We have more. We have more to decide.
Oh,
in it.
and we have more of a republic in which
Yes,
we
a republic
elect
democracy,
people
yes.
to make the decisions for us.
So y'all's
Yes, we-
people in Switzerland are elected for y'all?
The people
you
have
can't see.
more rights and have more say in Switzerland than in a republic. But the problem is in a direct democracy, there is always this. That's why America is a democratic
Okay.
republic. The mob rule.
A
I gotta get the
democratic
card.
That's the problem of
The mob
every
rules.
democracy.
50%
mob.
plus 1. 50% plus 1. That's the law of the land.
Hold on, Timmy. I gotta get a charger.
I'm kind
I mean-
of too stupid to
Seven.
understand America, the political power in America. I have to say, but I have a gut feeling. I know who's capable of leading, and I know who he's constantly talking bullshit and performative, kind of like fake. That's a phenomenon we see in Europe when we watch over there to you in America. You're kind of like extremely. Don't get me wrong, fake. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Can
It's a show. It's kind of like
Yes.
showbiz. Everything is show. That's not the
girls-
same in Europe. I would
Can
say.
you two point to Switzerland? Do you know where Switzerland is?
Most people think we are
Huh?
Sweden.
Where is Switzerland?
Every American says
Uh-huh.
we are Sweden, Scandinavian.
Scandinavia.
Every American says what?
No.
Sorry.
No, I'm asking. No, son of a bitch.
Okay, what are you asking?
Where is Sweden on the map? Where is it? Can you look it up? Can you see it?
Yeah, I can look it up.
No, can you without googling it?
Oh,
Can you pull up the world map or a
At
globe?
first, you have to point at the right continent.
Oh, there we go. There we go. That's better.
Argentina.
Where is
It's a
a
Paraguay.
Europe? Europe. It's somewhere around here, then, isn't it?
Yeah, the small little shit above Africa.
Small little shit above.
Yeah, you're
Africa.
right there. Yeah, a little down there, the green
Yeah.
spot. Yeah, that's Sweden, but that's not my country.
Where
We
is
are
Switzerland? Where is
Above
Switzerland?
Italy.
Above
Yeah, Italy looks
Italy.
kind of like a boot. Search for the boot.
Switzerland. There it is. Right above the, what are these mountains called? That? Don't tell me.
Alps.
The Alps. They're called the Alps. And then
Yes, we have a natural fortress. That's why we
Yes,
never
I
got
know.
conquered.
They're brilliant. Planes
But we
can't
let
fly
them
over
now
them.
in. It's over. we, like all the other countries, we let the barbarians in. But we are not that mass immigration like
This is where he's from.
UK or Germany.
What, you border France?
Yes, three. You can
Germany,
go
Austria.
three borders. You can eat with a French guy and a German guy.
Tattoo. Do you know how many borders Tennessee has? The state.
No,
that-
sorry,
that-
I'm not.
8.
8. Oh wow.
8. We border 8 states.
Wait,
You
you
border
know- You know what I
countries.
find funny? America is a new country, kind of like we go there, we have space, we can do what we want, we can engineer like we want, the country like we want. In Europe, it's all kind of like small, and you can, you know what I mean? It's left, right? It's there's no structure really. When you look at satellite photos of America, you see it's kind of like structured and has some system in it.
Land.
You
Land.
drive along, yeah. In Europe, it's just chaos.
Well,
That's why we don't
that's
import
because-
American cars. They are too big for our streets.
That's because
you know,
Europe is
so-
older than America. So
Yes,
like
much older.
Europe had all these small little fiefdoms and kingdoms and all that sort of sprouting
monarchies.
organically.
There was one
But
monarchy
way
in America.
before the sort of industrial revolution. America sort of took off after we have this huge hunk of real estate, and y'all have this small little
Most
bit
people,
with ancient history.
yeah, but most Europeans. Do you know why Europeans did go out there and go over to America? Because there was
Opportunity.
not just that, the resources.
Yeah.
What's it called? Wood. At that time, you still needed many wood to fire your home, to get warm, to get steam. And after that came steam.
Right.
You needed much more wood than usual, and that's we killed all the woods here in Europe at that time. And yeah, you had to go somewhere else. America was what's it called, the prosper land.
The land of milk and honey, I think it was.
Yes, and what's it called? What's the
Yeah.
English word?
Prosperity and
Prosperity, yes, thank you.
Yeah.
It's kind of
Somehow-
difficult as a European
Somehow,
to
we
pronounce
managed to
English.
manifest our destiny from the East Coast to the West Coast,
yes, the hardest of the
and
hardest
from
survive.
Canada
It was
to
the Wild West.
Mexico. Bro, we have one of the most spectacular hunks of real estate on the planet.
We
bar
do.
none.
We do.
Yes, you have about that, yeah. Hey, dude, I loved America till the woke stuff.
Until the woke
Every
took over.
import from America, I loved it. Till this common race shit came over here.
So,
We never
you-
problem with racism, dude. Never.
are there a lot of American cars in which one? American cars. Do you have a lot of them? They have Fords, Chevys.
We have we have the European version of Fords. Yeah, Fords.
It's not Holden, it's-
They're kinda lame.
Ford Europe. Yeah.
But you have car enthusiasts, when I pronounce that right, they buy American cars, but they know it's a luxury, because American car, you buy a Mustang
You have to import.
or you buy some Yeah, you buy some extraordinary cars from America. That's what I mean. You
Oh,
don't
well,
buy
that's not the normal.
the standard
America
Chevy or something like that.
America doesn't make many extraordinary cars.
No, we
Not
We
anymore,
just
I would
don't.
say. Not
We
anymore.
just don't. We did it
They
once.
did.
We did once
Yes,
by
definitely.
accident. Yeah.
No, come
Right.
on. dude.
Why do you say that?
Didn't do it on purpose. Okay.
No, I grew up here in my little hometown. We had a neighbor. He was extreme American fan. At that time, what's it called? Gas wasn't that expensive.
Yeah.
Yes, and he had a pink Chevrolet, it's a metal color,
So
and
all right.
green, like this it's a Barracuda. What's the name?
Barracuda,
It's
that's a
typical
Plymouth.
green. This
The
kind of like
big car.
metalized.
Barracuda. That's a big
Yeah,
American.
we
Plymouth.
know that shit here. We have in Switzerland. We have some of the biggest car collections in the world. We have some of the biggest weapon collections in the world per
All right,
capita.
so whose tattoo, Sama? Whose government system is better, yours or ours? Switzerland or the United States? of
I
America?
don't know enough.
Which is better?
to say?
Because you
No. I have to say Switzerland is small. Our
the size of one of our
our
states.
style of government makes sense for a little country. You know what I mean?
Your country is the size of one of our smaller states.
That's what I mean. Our kind of government makes sense for a smaller population. But if you have what's the population of America? Over 300 million.
350 million. That's a
Yes.
good question. Let me look at that.
Oh, was
population.
far above sex.
Switzerland
but
is
something like-
8.8 million. So we'll call it
Yes,
9 million.
yes, but that means you
Population
can
of-
use the same style of government for that many people or that big.
340 million.
Flag.
But no, Tattoo, we
Doesn't work.
enacted this form
United
of
States of
government.
America is
We
kind of like
enacted this form of government when the
Europes, 3
population of
Europes.
America was less than 1 million.
We
And now-
established
and now-
government when
And now
population
it's,
is less than 1 million.
yeah,
so what?
when the Constitution was ratified and the Federalists and all that,
1776. Or that's the
17, there was less than 1 million people.
Wow.
And
Hmm.
and now there's 340 million people.
Wow.
So I don't think it matters the size of your population.
Well,
Yeah, no.
But-
107.
But Switzerland
Look at
is
the leftists
a
in
much
America.
older
They
country
always say,
than we
"Look
are."
at Sweden and Scandinavia. They are socialists." No,
right,
they are not
right.
socialists.
They're
And
capitalists.
there are small
They're
countries.
capitalists.
It works with small population,
What
but
is
not
a
with
socialist?
300
I
fucking million.
understand it. I get it.
Does that mean that you have like a dictator?
Sorry?
What is socialist? Does that mean like a dictator or does that mean something different?
Sorry, you break up the first word.
A socialist. What
A
is
socialist.
a socialist?
No, a socialist doesn't mean exactly a dictator. It's just an individual person.
Turn your camera down.
But if it's in the government and they say you have to pay for people you don't like to pay, like illegal immigrants,
Yeah.
that's the modern version of socialism. We have that in Europe. You have that in America. They do that with NGO shit. You know what I mean?
Non-governmental
It's
organization.
or no profit and shit. But
Right, non-profit.
you have people, they work kind of like they what's it called? They have a big ego because they are so Samaritans. Oh, I give you money and I help you, but it's not my money. It's the money from the people. That's
Right.
It's
It's our
false,
money. It's our fucking money.
virtuous,
So why are you
stupid.
telling us what the fuck to do?
Socialism wants you to be nice to other people.
That's
Before you're nice to
socialism is
yourself.
good and fine if you have a capitalism.
So like
back it
you
up,
go to
to pay
work
for it.
and you pay for the motherfucker that didn't go to work.
Yes. Socialism
Yes,
is
or
great when you
people
have
never
capitalism
paid
to
in the
back
system.
it up, to pay for it.
And give gratis or free shit.
Because all those
Like
those
illegal
countries
immigrants.
that offer free
In the-
health care and all that stuff,
Yes.
They have
You
all that money
you have
to provide all that because they're
Had to be worked.
capitalists. Because they're
what's
capitalists.
what's that called? Do you have some if you're getting old and you get what's it called?
Social Security.
It's social okay. In our country it's AHV AHV.
Which
It's the
is
same.
basically
I'll
the
just
same
A
thing.
pensioner. I think England calls it
yeah
a
yeah yeah
pensioner.
yeah
A
yeah
pensioner.
yeah.
Yeah. Just
But
because
you
you
have
live long enough that
I
the
live
government.
in a so-called rich country,
Yeah,
but the pensioners have not enough money.
right. Neither
But
do our
we
Social
spend
Security members.
what's it called? Billions in English. If we call it in German, it's like Milliarden, a milliard,
Yeah,
billion in yeah. I saw that with the shit in Israel and Palestine, and as a Swiss citizen, we didn't know that we spent a billion to Hamas. Nobody asked us. You know
Switzerland
what I mean?
spent
It's
billions on
fucking
Hamas.
yes. And what did they do? That was for infrastructure and food and
for
what's it,
who? Not
medicament.
for Switzerland.
Hamas,
The
Gaza
terrorist group in
that
Palestine,
are
Gaza.
funding Gaza.
Y'all's fucking money. Well, your government, your.
Yes, they pay this shit fucking regime money from
That's
you.
how we
That's not
feel.
just
That's
us.
exactly how we
It's
feel. They're taking our
Germany.
tax money, and we have homeless veterans, and they're taking our tax money
Yes,
and
yes,
giving it
yes,
other
exactly.
places. Why? Why
We
can't
have
we protect our
pensioners who
people?
don't get enough money to survive. They have to go on the street and what's it called?
Yeah,
Some
and
go
inflation
catch
is
them
real.
all. What you call that? They have to get bottles to bring back to get money. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Recycling shit. They have
Yeah,
to go on the
yeah.
street
We used
because
to do
the
that.
pension is not enough. But illegal immigrants live
get
in
more.
hotels.
Everything.
Yeah, we experienced that firsthand in
All
America.
right.
We had a
So
friend.
I'm so glad the normies. I call them normies.
Mhm.
The idiots in sucked in the matrix, the consumer.
Yeah, the
They
Matrix.
kind of wake
Absolutely.
him up right now, and I fucking
Yes,
like
a
it.
lot of us are. We are waking up, and that I feel like that's my purpose.
It began with Star Wars. They fucked up Star Wars, and now I'm kind of a political idiot. Before
I
I
love that
didn't
you
I had
got
no
information
interest in
from Star.
politics.
I'm going
They
back to
killed my hobby. They killed. I'm a nerd. I love
nerd.
women. No, I have no
Me
problem
too.
with
I'm a
women.
nerd.
I
I'm
hate
very
this
intelligent.
feminist shit.
Me
It's not
too.
feminism. It's not equality. It's
horrible.
supremacy. It's
Tattoo.
misandry. It's hate. It's
It
nothing
is.
to do with
Tattoos,
accountability
right?
or.
Do
I
you know
hate this fucking women. I hate. And we copied that
feminism
shit
is
from
stupid.
America. Comes all
Feminism is
over it.
stupid. Do you know an artist
Troll
by
and
the
shit.
name of? Do you know who Tom McDonald is?
Yeah.
Perhaps.
Yes,
He's
yes,
a
yes.
rapper.
I'm not
We
what's it called illiterate in American pop culture. I'm watching you. We
All
have
right.
internet now.
Hang
we
on,
can
hang on.
watch you.
Girls, turn
I know
your
Tom
phone the other way.
McDonald.
Oh shit.
He has some good banger. I'm not a fan of every song, but he has some good bangers.
Keep your phone that way.
He does. Okay, 7. How do I make you bigger? You're so small in my screen.
You can't. Only I can do
You
that. I
need
can
a
do
bigger
this.
screen.
I can
Oh
do
yeah,
this.
there we go. Here we
do
go.
that.
Make it bigger.
Oh, you can.
All right,
Oh, you can
how
zoom
do you
in.
make you? How do you make you?
No, I
big?
want all of it bigger. Okay,
All
that
of it
works.
Bigger.
That works. There we go.
No, this one.
Yeah, there we go. There we go. Now we can see. Now we're cooking with grease. For you.
All right.
Hey, Tattoo, do you go fishing?
No, I have not that much water in my
There's not a lot of water.
surroundings,
He's
and
between.
we have
mountains
so
in
many
Germany.
what's it called safe zones you can't fish because the fish we say what's it called what's it called like we WWF shit.
Environmental protection shit.
Yes, environment protection. You can't fish everywhere, and we
I
have
wonder
so
why.
He's
I wonder
yeah,
why.
no,
trapped in these
because
mountains.
our rivers are kind of
Yeah, show
like
it to me. Where
completely
are you,
managed.
Tattoo?
Oh, where I
gossip.
live in Switzerland? In the
Don't gossip.
north. Oh, that's no problem.
My
You're
sister.
Nobody
sorry.
knows me. I'm
Oh
so private.
wow, Milan.
Go
Okay,
visit
but
me.
where?
Go fish
Zoom in on the
there.
north. Go to
That's the
Zurich.
only water you have is Lac Lemon,
Go there.
What?
Lac de la Mar, Lac de
Oh, lake. The lakes.
Lake.
Oh, we have some lakes,
A
yes,
lock.
but we have no ocean. We are completely surrounded
Landlocked.
Oh
with
wow.
mountains.
All right,
Yeah,
but
y'all
There's
got a
some
lot
lake.
of
We have
mountains.
mostly what's it
look
called?
what great
Rivers.
waterways that we have over here in Tennessee. Look at this.
Oh, America's a paradise. Shoot,
It
I
is.
I watched some
agree.
Grand Canyon videos
Have
last week.
to,
So
we want
awesome
you to
view.
come to America and visit us. Yes, one day we're gonna make that happen.
We have rivers and lakes. Look at all these.
Yeah,
We're
dude.
we're
I don't.
literally
I want.
sitting on a lake.
You don't
We're
have to. You
we're
don't have to.
landlocked. But
What's that called? Angeben. I have to Google it. I know America's big. I know America's a big,
huge.
the greatest country in the world.
yes, it is.
So the
the
most
greatest.
inventions came from America after, of most inventions came from East Asia or Europe or Russia.
Did
Now
y'all
it's
invent that?
definitely
Okay,
it's
let's get,
America.
let's get into this. Do you
Every
know why
invention comes out of America.
we're so divided? Like, what is your first language?
Swiss German, that's kind of like German, not really. The Germans
How-
don't understand us.
How many languages do you speak?
With English, 3.
Three. I
That is
told
amazing. That's
told you
fucking
it was-
amazing. Did you know that
I-
Americans are so dumb? Half of them can't even speak
one,
English. I mean, American.
and not even that good. We can't
Not
even
even
speak
that
it that well.
We
come
don't, we
on.
are
Don't
not
say that
offered
bad.
a second language until
You're
we get
kinda
into
dumb.
high school. That's when we're offered a second language.
Yes. But you don't know the history of Switzerland. We are a country of what's that called? What's a some land, not city people, not intellectuals, just like kind of like
Rural. Hillbilly.
we
Red-
were slaves from
Slav.
before
No,
Switzerland
that's
was built. We were slaves.
Slaves from where?
From the Austria,
Austria.
Before
Austria, that's a big
existed,
deal.
Switzerland existed, Germany existed. There was a king, and there was a monarchy.
Monarchy.
Middle age. Switzerland exists like the Middle Ages.
Where are the Austrians? They're like over here.
Austria is kind of right from us.
Austria.
I do know because of the movie Sound of Music.
Do you know Italy,
Austria,
Vatican?
Italy. Oh, you're there. You're right by Italy.
Yeah, the
Right.
Vatican. You know Vatican, the Catholics and the Pope. The god of the Pope
There's
is
Rome right
still
there.
a Swiss god.
The-
They look kind of ridiculous. They have a middle age costume, kind of like,
So
and then the hellebarde, the weapon.
I didn't hear who. What are the people? Who are the people called you're talking about?
In Rome, you have the Pope.
The Pope. Yeah,
You have the Vatican.
The Vatican. That is
That's
its own
it's
fucking
its
country
own
within itself.
state
It's its own
in-
empire.
Yes.
the city state.
Yes, but
It's a city state,
popes-
right?
The Pope's lifeguard is bodyguards
Swiss.
or
That's
Swiss
right.
guards.
That's right. They are the Swiss Guard.
That's
They
crazy.
look ridiculous, and it's kind of like more
They're
like
kind of
formal.
cold. They're kind of cold.
But in the
They-
Middle Age, the Swiss were the mercenaries, the best warriors in Europe
Oh wow. Hey, do
for
you
some
know
time.
Do you know
Till
anything
they got
about
some new technologies, better weapons, and the Swiss got fucked.
Do you know
got the
anything
army
about the Knights
That
Templar?
was the hellebarde. The hellebarde. It was a stick, a wooden stick with a kind of axe on it, and you could
Yeah.
because it was it was kind of like weapons you made out of
Nature.
tools you need
Yeah.
for farming. And the knights, the Habsburgs, they came with big
They had-
armor and on horses,
Right.
but they would lure in a kind of like what's that called swamp region,
Yeah.
and they were too heavy with the armor and the horses, and they kind of sinked in, and they killed them with the halberds, with the long sticks and axes on top.
Do you know anything about the Knights Templar?
Kinda. You mean the
What?
it's like die Kreuzzüge.
Freemasons.
English. What's it
They're
called?
received
The cross. They expanded. The Christian warriors expanded, and were going to help against the Islamic.
The Knights Templar,
Oh.
that's the Crusades. The Knight.
Thank you. The Crusade. Oh, I forgot.
Right.
That's what I searched for. The Crusade. I don't. Oh, Kreuzzüge.
The
German word for it.
Kreuzkreuze.
Yeah, it's a German word for it.
The Kreuzkreuze. The Crusade.
Kreuzzüge.
Or
That's
Struge.
the Crusades.
Yeah.
And German and English is kind
Those
of
darn Islams.
similar, really similar. If you
Europe took over the world, right?
Hmm?
Europe took
Sorry?
over the world.
For a minute.
No, for now. For now. No, they still have the world.
Europe.
It's where the Vatican is.
Where the
The
Freemasons.
sun sets on Europe. A few hundred years ago, the sun
What's
never
it called?
set on
The
Europe.
Morgenland. This Morgenland.
Morgenland.
Morgenland,
Yeah,
Europe.
something German like that. I wish I spoke German.
Me too. I want to learn German so bad.
It's German.
I find it funny. You Americans say
sounds
German
really
is
cool.
harsh and brutal
no.
and so unfriendly, but you
No,
didn't hear real German.
German
You hear Hitler's
just
speech.
sounds
Dude, he's an
astounding.
asshole.
But it's unfortunate that the greatest German orator is Hitler.
Come on, no.
But wait,
No
let's
way.
German,
Dude,
German is
if
really
you
cool
if you
language.
understand him, he sounds like
You and me
and-
like
and
sound like a
aggressive.
mayor in
No.
Memphis, or a mayor. in
I
New
love
York.
this. I love this videos. If you have the subtitles, we're totally wrong. And Hitler screams about it. It's a movie scene or something like that. But if you understand German, it's not funny. I understand why it's funny for some people, but
It's not
it's just
funny.
the same
not funny.
speech again and again.
Lives being murdered is not.
language. Volkswagen, Blitzkrieg.
Volkswagen,
This is the
VW.
people's car and lightning war.
yes,
It's just
people's
brilliant.
car, that's.
Words, yeah. Volkswagen.
But he never
Blitzkrieg.
succeeded. The Volkswagen
Luftwaffe.
Luftwaffe, yeah.
I have to find that video. Okay.
What's
German-
Luftwaffe?
Luftwaffe is the
Air
Air
Force.
Force. Yes.
Yeah, it's air weapon.
Yes.
Yes.
Luftwaffe, the air weapon. Waffe is weapon.
Air
Luft-
Force is in German is Macht. Like like in Star Wars.
Macht.
It's the force, and in German you say it's die Macht. The might, similar word might. Macht.
Ubermensch.
Yeah,
Superman. Ubermensch.
Übermensch.
Uber Alice above all.
Über alles, yeah.
Uber Alice above all. German it's a cool language. It's a shame that that Hitler was the best orator
You
in
say it,
German.
dude. If Hitler now, Germany would be so good now. If this guy never happened,
Germany is
Germany.
good. It's the center of
the best
EU.
engineers,
Porsches
world.
and BMWs and
yeah, but
Audis and
also not
Lamborghinis.
anymore. You
Oh,
see
it's
decline.
Italian, but they own it.
They're getting you see the decline of Western civilization in every fucking country. You see it in BMW. You see it.
I lost the
Quality
girl.
is not the same anymore. That's every car enthusiast will say that to you. Even American cars, good American cars, not the same anymore. Plastic
No.
everywhere.
It's horrible. American
Oh, do we
cars
lost
are-
the ladies?
We did. We lost the ladies. It's their fault, not mine. I think.
Glad
nine-
to see you're good, dude.
I
I'm-
think
I'm-
9 of
I
8
know you
film
don't
guys.
know me, but I know you. I watch.
I know
what's it
you.
called? Parasocial.
Parasocial
you know what I mean?
relationship. Yes.
Yes, kind of like because of the
Right.
chat, what you write and something like that. You know what I mean?
Right. On
That's why
Twitter.
he kind of like I think. Oh, I know them, but he doesn't know you because I'm not vocal in.
And you said,
streams.
"Hey, can I get the link?" I said, "Sure." And we
Thank
follow
you
each
for having
other
me, dude.
on.
Thank you
yeah.
for having me. It's fun.
I like the way you talk. I like your accent.
How bad is it? Is it super
It's
German? Or
wonderful.
kind of like
It's super charming.
not charming, German.
It's not charming.
sound
it's
like a German?
Well, you're from Switzerland, so kind of.
Yeah, but
Sound like a German,
I have
like a
I have
German.
I have the skill to
Where'd you
speak
find this?
perfect German. Yeah, I can trick Germans. They think I'm from Germany.
I have to find
Most
this
Swiss
video.
people have an extremely accent
I have to find-
if
I
they
saw
talk
this.
German.
I saw this video where it was like English and German, and then maybe Switzerland. But they were saying words like ambulance and it's
Ambulance.
Wacherkrugen or something. Like
Ambulance.
It's like, ambulance, Wacherkrugen. In German, it's so. Yeah. Let me find it. Let me find
I
it.
know what you mean.
Do you? Yeah.
That's the cultural difference. Sorry. Yeah. We have the same word. We have ambulance. We have the Swiss German, and in Germany we have say ambulance or sanitäter. Sanitäter. Well, it's in Germany. No, sorry. In English, you say Sani. Do you scream something? I know you scream medic. You scream medic. I play too much Battlefield and Call of Duty. The scream is
Medic.
Yeah,
Okay,
and in German, when you play the game in German, it's Sanitäter.
Sanitäter.
If you play the World War II versions, and the Germans say also in the English version Sanitäter because it's authentic.
Wagenkruger. Yeah, it's so funny. And there's one guy who's talking about cars, and he's it's a Porsche. Get it right. Get it right. Porsche. It's not Porsche. It's Porsche. Get it right.
Yeah, what would you say to do you say Audi? Audi or Audi?
I say Audi.
You say Audi. Yeah, that's correct.
Audi.
It's German. And yeah, you say BMW or Mercedes. And you say,
BMW. That's what he was saying. It's
BMW,
not BMW. It is BMW.
Come on, it's not the same language. But Porsche, I would say it's kind of like a little bit strange for a European, but BMW is fine. It's it's not the same.
Opel.
BMW.
Americans say Opel, but it's from Opel, as in all boogers drive Opel. It's so hysterical.
Language is extremely interesting.
So funny. I can't find it on Twitter. I posted it once, but I can't find it. Twitter. Let me go to my profile. German. I spelled German.
Yeah, Americans and Germans have some connection through the war.
English is a bit Germanic, isn't it? I mean.
Oh, it's English. The
Kindergarten. Like
that's a German word.
Kindergarten is
most
child.
Americans don't know.
Garden.
They
is
think
like
it's
the place
just
that you
yes.
Yeah.
It's child gone.
Yes, kindergarten.
Do you
Volkswagen.
have
the
Kinder chocolate over there?
Kinder,
chocolate?
yes.
You
I
have
think
to
so.
go- yeah,
But
it's
it's
same
not
shit,
very
yeah.
popular. We have it, but it's not.
That's funny. It's extremely popular here in Europe. Maybe it's not the same chocolate.
Well, we don't
Could be.
say it, then, do we? Kinder. It's kinder chocolate.
Kind of, yeah. In English, it's kind of, yeah. You are
Kinder.
nicer.
Right.
Kinder, yeah. Yeah, first time I realized that was the movie Kindergarten Cop with Arnold Schwarzenegger, because
Yeah.
it was
He's-
it
where's he
wasn't
from?
translate. He's from Austria. Austria
Okay.
is,
Austria.
yeah, beside us. Get to the chopper.
Get to the chocolate.
And now his accent is evil, dude. He never learned to
But
really
that's it.
speak with an American accent.
Right.
Most
but
people
his,
do that.
His accent,
He
his accent sounds evil or diabolical, but
I never got
his
it. Why was he so popular in America?
his
Just
demeanor
because of
is
his
so
looks?
friendly and so nice. Even
Yeah,
when
oh
he's
yeah, oh
the
that's it.
Terminator. But his
I
demeanor
thought he
is
sounds
so
kind of
honest,
like
but his
it sounded
accent is like brutal and
you. Okay, in my opinion, we had the dubbed German version, and he sounded much better. He had a better voice. First time I heard Arnold Schwarzenegger's real voice was about a DVD. You couldn't access original audio before DVDs in Europe. You have German, I don't know, French, Italian, and you have English, the original audio. And the first time I heard Arnold Schwarzenegger is with his real voice, I thought, why is this guy popular in America? I didn't get it.
because
Brilliant. Yeah, but the
was
dubbed voice
brilliant.
was so
Everything.
much better and
And we
more
couldn't understand him.
masculine.
The first movies that he was in, they like dubbed his voice out.
Hercules?
Yes, Hercules.
Yes, he was
Yeah.
dubbed because he couldn't speak English. I'll be back.
I'll be back.
Or what
That
is
was
that? I'm
brilliant,
trying to
bro.
it's
That was
another scene. Stick to it.
I think that's why Americans liked it. That I'll be back. It's like, oh fuck.
Yeah,
Last time a
it's-
German told me that. Yeah.
I'll be
They
back.
almost
Yeah,
wanted more.
ich komme zurück. Ich bin zurück. Yeah, it's funny. We had some conversation with what's the guy, the director, Cameron,
Yeah, David Cameron.
James Cameron. He had
James
some.
Cameron.
What should I say? I'm be back, or I'll be back, or like he said. No, I say it like I said, and it was, yeah, it came iconic. It's kind of funny.
It's probably by accident. But
Yes, it
But-
was an accident. It
Yes.
was an accident
I'll be
because
back.
he's a
He
fucking
just looked at
Austrian.
the police station and said,
Can't
I'll
talk.
be back, and then drove
Proper
his car
English.
to the fucking police station. Yeah.
Yeah, it's awesome. The first, I was never. Are you a fan of the first one?
Yes.
I was never that much a fan of the first one because I'm kind of 90s kid, kind of
Sure.
spoiled. Know what I mean? The effects wasn't that. You could see it was a puppet in the mirror,
I get
and
it.
I saw that as a kid. I liked it. I liked the movie, but the second one was so
I have
much
to willingly
better.
suspend my disbelief. Okay, so like Star Wars came out in 1977, and I went and watched
Did
it.
you
at-
watch it
at the
in the
drive-in theater, bro?
in cinema? Okay, I'm too
uh,
young for that. Yeah.
2 of 9, 9 of 9. Me, I'm 7 of 9, and I think there was a 6 of 9 or some. Anyway, all piled into my dad's pickup truck, and we drove to the drive-in movie theater. In the pickup, we parked backwards. We had speakers on both sides of the pickup truck, but you could hear all the other speakers and all the other cars, between us and the screen of the. But Star Wars was unlike anything that we'd ever seen
Yes.
and ever heard. The sounds that movie made.
The
were
sound design is
astounding.
one of the
And
most
it
important things in that.
was
Yes.
brilliant because they tapped on guide wires for telephone poles to get the pew, 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 pew.
Yes. I watched all the
Brilliant.
fucking behind the
Every
scenes
measure.
shit.
It was brilliant.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
You smash on
that was sort-
on the
in
cable.
1977.
Gets
That was
sound.
sort of the breakthrough in technology, industrial light and magic.
ILM.
Of how you interact with the movie and the way it sounds. Okay, so then Terminator, the first Terminator came along,
It
and
was the same
it was
film.
it was practical effects that they
best
actually
movie
built
was
these things
ILM.
and filled them. But as far as special effects between Star Wars in 1977 and Terminator in whatever year, I can't remember what year it came out. Star Wars was better, but the stories were just as good. And the experience was just as immersive, if that makes sense. Because as a viewer, I have to willingly suspend my disbelief. And it's like, I know this is a movie. I know they're doing like really cool
That's
things.
something I don't get with this snowflakes. You know what I mean? That's offensive. That's a movie. That's you can do that in the movie, but don't do it in real life. Are you stupid? Or comedians or
Okay,
stand-up
so
comedians can do that
SJW.
there.
Can I say?
I hate these people. I hate them.
SJW snowflakes are not responsible for anything, but they're offended by everything.
Yeah, what's that?
They don't take care of
see-
anything, but they're offended by everything. Everything makes them
Is
mad.
that a shame? That's some. I read that in
And
some
then try
comment
to make
sections.
you
Ashamed by
feel
everything.
guilty. Me feel guilty.
Something like that. Offended by everything. No, not ashamed and tributing to nothing. Something like that.
Yes,
You see that?
Yes.
See that? Oh, I have to take a piss. I'm right back.
All right. I'll be here. Everybody else? I lost the girls. I invited 2 other people, and they didn't show up. Yes. You. I sent the link to 2 other people, J Dollar and Skinny Comics. So far, they haven't accepted.
Oh, J Dollar. Yeah.
Yeah, I love that.
And maybe
guy.
he's not around.
No, Gay Dollar is around, but he's not around right now. Oh wait, somebody is. Oh, there he is. Look at that guy. Look at this guy.
Do we have you? Oh, look at that! It's if you speak from the devil, he's
Then
popping
the
up.
devil will show up. Yeah, and there he is. Look at him all in
Greetings, Dollar.
red. Gay Dollar.
Oh yeah.
How's it going?
Very well. How are you? It's good to see you, Gay Dollar.
Nice. I'm gonna go pee real quick.
All right, bye. So German, okay. It is so funny that one video that I cannot find.
You couldn't pay for that
They-
shit
They
in the
say this is
90s. I
Butterfly.
couldn't telephone to you.
What is
couldn't,
butterfly? Butterfly in German. How do you say butterfly?
Schmetterling.
Schmetterling. That's it. Schmetterling.
Yeah, the movie in German. It's Schmetterling effect. Schmetterling effect. You know the butterfly
Schmetterling.
effect?
Yeah. No, it's just the difference between
Yeah, but you
English-
said it.
English
You
and
said
German.
it kind of like aggressive as fuck. He said Schmetterling.
Schmetterling. That's how they said it on the
No,
video.
it's
Yeah.
Schmetterling.
Schmetterling. Right. If it's a
That's
butterfly.
you have the
Schmetterling.
fucking Hitler speech in your back brain, and it's
Exactly
coming
what-
back. Oh, German is it's aggressive and loud.
Exactly what I was saying is that
It's not that, dude.
unfortunate
You have
the
to.
greatest German
of the-
orator was Hitler.
Some of the best German dubs are saving the bad performance of American
We got
what's
the
it
girl.
called actors.
We got the
There's some
Schmetter.
shows they're much better with dubbed. I watched it in original, and I'm a fan of the original. Don't get me wrong, but sometimes the actors are shit. And it's better when you stop.
What are y'all talking about?
Yeah, they
German. The difference between German and English.
translation, something like that.
So
Oh, you're
the-
back. Look at that.
Yeah,
the
we
German-
lost-
5 and 9 of 8.
All right. So
We're in the
German-
boondocks.
We in the boonies.
We in the boonies.
The
Is that
German
Jay?
word
Wait,
for
is that
butterfly.
Jay Dollar? Is that Jay Dollar?
Gay dollar. Right
Yeah.
there.
Hello.
Here.
J-Dollar, yeah.
Right there, okay?
The
Hello.
man with the golden hair.
No, this is the guy that talks about the Freemason. Oh,
Yeah, look,
He's your guy. He's your guy.
we talk about the Freemasons all the time.
Yeah.
Fuck them bitches. Well, fuck the
He
fuck
reads-
the ones
he reads too
that are
much books.
Jay Dollar.
What up, homie? I feel like I'm gonna learn so much. This is so cool.
What do you
What
want to
if the
learn?
lighting
My name's
wasn't
Jordan.
red, he would be red right now.
He's always red. He's red.
He's got that cool lighting, you know.
Better
Hey,
red
you
than
can share that. I would. You can pass that through the phone. I'll take it.
Yeah, me too. Actually, it's kind of a vibe.
That's a flag in the background.
So are
What's
y'all
that,
upstairs and he's downstairs?
no.
I'm so glad we came back. We were working so hard. We are literally out here in the boonies. We got the laptop phone and the other phone and the other phone trying to connect to this bitch.
Yeah, we're like, where did 7 go?
We are at least 80 miles apart right now. She's
Yeah.
Oh,
those two are 80
Be
miles
glad
apart from
You came back.
Yeah, we're in the boonies.
We came back for y'all.
right.
We have to have the phone right here or we won't get service.
And we can't hear you.
They're
Cheers,
at-
everybody.
Oh yeah, let me do it again.
They are at two of nine's house.
Two of
Are,
them.
are you related?
Yes. So,
she,
oh,
is,
that was our uncle.
she is my niece, and she is my niece's friend.
Oh,
But
dude,
basically-
you're old as fuck.
Niece. I have 18.
You
I have
look younger than you are, dude.
I have 18 nieces and nephews
18.
and 0 children
Yeah, I know why. Yeah,
because I'm a homosexual.
I have to explain that.
And the homosexual.
Hey, homosexual. Well, let's not go there. What up, Jay Dollar?
I'm not a homosexual.
Who's not gay? Who's not gay.
I didn't assume you
I
were.
don't know. He has kids.
Said it.
3 kids, I think.
Y'all
What's
should
on
try to
your
get
shirt
tattooed to
tonight?
come to America.
We should
No,
what?
never, dude.
He
Yes.
said
I'm
he's
a
Oh,
pussy.
we already did. We already told him he was coming.
Yeah, we're gonna buy him a plane ticket and he can stick with us when we get rich here in a couple months.
Yeah.
Seriously,
American dream.
the American
Yeah,
dream.
getting rich.
All things cut out
Yeah,
to
Trump
everybody.
makes it possible.
Do you want to
Again.
come to America, Tatsu? Do you want to come to America? Visit? Have you
Where
ever
where would you go if you had one trip to America?
It's
Where was-
huge, bro. How long do you have?
No,
It's huge.
where have you? Or maybe 3 places. The best place, the 3 best places in America.
Well, I haven't
I
even
know
been
it-
to America.
it's not
I
that
can
much.
tell you
3 places. There
New
might.
Best
York
places in
City.
Tennessee.
New York
Oh,
City,
see?
Los Angeles, and
New
You
York
know,
City. You
Fuck
sure?
New
You
York
sure about that?
City. Fuck Los
Yeah.
Angeles. You need
Yeah.
to go to
You know
like the
what?
pretty rivers of Michigan
You
and
just
like
come here and then you
the
turn around.
mountain. Yeah.
Come here and then
And
turn
go back to
around
where
and
you
go
came
back because these people are fucking dumb.
Washington, D.C.,
Washington
New York
D.C.
City,
site
and
is,
Los Angeles.
but it is a
Yeah,
city.
you have bigger
It's
cities
not a
than
co-
my
it's not a
country.
state.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Our state has 2 million fewer people than your entire country. Just our state. And
Look
we have
how he smiles. Says that.
And
I know,
Washington
we are far
is
in the
not
world.
in
We are
Washington.
small.
Gay Dollar, what is the population of your state?
Where do
Look it
you
up.
live?
Look it up. Gay Dollar,
Hold
do you
on,
know the
hold on,
population
Dr.
of
Okay,
Switzerland?
hey, Gay Dollar,
5 point
Where do you live, Dollar?
live in Tennessee.
Shh, shh.
Alabama.
Alabama. I got an aunt that lives in Birmingham. I really do
But
though.
you have not the same accent. Or what's that dialect?
Who does?
Do you, Seven? Do you have to say
Bueller,
the same?
Bueller,
Sorry.
when you come, the Alabamans talk a little bit different than us Tennesseans.
So, Tatsunami, can
He said
you,
it's the same accent.
Wait, what?
Tatsunami, as a European, can you distinguish between the accents of us Americans? Like, if
Yes,
you heard
I kinda
an
can.
American speak, would you
Well,
say
northern and southern for sure.
Oh no, that's no, that's not. I can maybe kind of like that's more south or north.
South
but
got that
not
twang.
exactly. You sound all more south.
you sound German to me?
Yeah,
I
you
Yeah,
well, accent.
where is it? It's south, west. No.
Gay Dollar, what is the population of Alabama?
5.2 million.
Wow.
Wow.
Oh, that's small.
That's
Okay.
What
not.
Gay Dollar, what is the population of Switzerland?
Probably like
Yeah.
4.2, 4.1.
8.8.
Really?
For the whole country.
That's
Hey,
not. That's not fucking. What's it called? It's not
I
the news.
Googled it,
We
so.
we are on the
Country,
brink
you
of
can fit,
9
like-
million.
3 or 4 Switzerlands in Texas.
Yes, definitely.
Like, you literally fit that land
Texas
mass.
should be its own
You
country.
have to think. You have to think about it. If America had, I don't know, 50,000 Switzerlands,
We do.
or maybe more.
Would be much better. But the
You had
Swiss
some
don't-
good cheese
the
and
Swiss
chocolate.
tend not to want to come to America. Why do
Or
Swiss
watches.
people
Good watches.
don't want to come live here? Why do all
Bro.
the
Oh,
I
that's
mean,
a
it's
good
pretty.
question. Good question, Seven. Good question, Seven. Why come to America?
didn't-
What is the American dream to somebody that's not born in
Oh,
America?
from me, as a Swiss person, doesn't make sense to immigrate to America.
It doesn't
Or
make
just
sense.
maybe
You
if
know what?
I'm have so much potential to make a big software firm or something like that.
Yeah.
But that's not the.
we
I'm
don't have
stupid for that.
anything to offer
Yeah.
the Swiss?
There's nothing in America would make my
You're
life
crazy,
better.
bro. You're crazy.
Okay. What
The
about?
country
What
is
about?
interesting, though.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, I don't want to talk America bad. That's not the point. But
Go
Right.
ahead.
Switzerland is
Hey,
fucking
yeah. Go
safe.
ahead. But
I have,
That's cool.
it's not the same. It's just a
Makes
small little shit between
Okay.
other,
State.
other
Do y'all-
important countries, and I hope they let us alone.
do you have a
Fuck
lot of
Germany.
community? Do you have a lot of community in Switzerland? Do y'all talk to each other?
They have the
Like,
bank.
do you-
I can't say that. I'm
In
kind of
Switzerland,
asocial.
there's
they
like
have the bank.
6 dialects in Switzerland.
There's dialect problems.
And
so that-
they all fucking hate each
you have
other.
tribalism like in
Really?
any
Yeah, they
point.
all
You
hate
have
each other.
sports teams
Oh,
that
wow.
hate each other and something
That's
like
Is it
that.
because, of where y'all originated from and there's still ties to that like separation?
No,
Well,
Then where's the hate coming from?
no, it's just rivalry.
Yeah, you have, like-
Switzerland,
are you
before
Alsatian, Tatsu?
Switzerland.
are you Alsatian?
Huh?
Sorry, again.
Are you Alsatian?
Alsatian? I don't
Yeah, are you
understand the word.
one of those like French, German, Swissy, racist, like the
No.
Alsatians of Switzerland and all that? They're like some of the
No,
most
we are
stuck-up
not
motherfuckers
racist.
in the world.
We are
Think
kind of
along
like for us. You know what I mean? It's not the same. We hate the Germans. They are.
Are you by the
white
mountains?
cells.
Are you by the
They
mountains?
said they hate the
Yeah.
Germans.
Just north of Italy. In the-
Right.
Okay,
And
yeah.
Not really. Yes.
What's the
The
rivalry?
Alps. You know where the
What-
Alps are?
What's the rivalry with the Germans? Is it the Hitler thing?
Kinda. A little bit. But
And it's
Germany is so kind of like arrogant. They think they're
Okay.
better than us, but
Okay.
they're not.
And
They
they're
are
bigger.
fucked up right now. Yes, they're
Are they?
much bigger than us. Yes.
Germany's fucked up right now.
Germany is kind of like California.
Oh wow, then yeah, they're fucked up.
Big business goes out. You know what I mean? There is no money to make the Green
It's
Deal
poor.
shit.
California is the poorest country in the states.
I heard it's the biggest economy in America.
I think
Isn't
Texas.
that true anymore?
California.
I heard
Well,
that.
what?
What
Yeah.
is
Yeah, but
Poorest
now
economy.
What is it?
I hope
mountains
I
called?
hope Europe survives, but I'm kind of pessimistic.
But if you knew,
But Trump's win was a big win for the world.
that fucking shit
Was
is
it?
off.
Trump's win was a big win for the world.
Yes.
People
Yes.
choose
They
people.
they say he's kind of like embarrassing. No, he's not. Not for the people who know peace.
I agree.
Peaceful Frank. Kind of like, look, you have two siblings fighting each other. Papa comes in and says, "Cut it off." You know what I mean? That's the point. You
Why
have
can't you go
they
fishing
have
here in this lake?
they should have more.
Oh, we're gonna
Yeah.
go fucking fishing. We're gonna make it back. My
Go
biggest
fishing in
friend.
this lake. Look at this lake that you have
Hell, man.
south of Zurich.
Yeah, it's more like it's
Damn.
a strange long lake.
Are there fish? Are there
Yeah,
fish?
we share a lake with
Do
Germany.
you have a filament and a hook and bait? You can
Oh,
go
yeah.
fishing in a boat, maybe.
No, that's something I have to say. In Europe, you have not that freedom. It's everything is regulated. Everything is
You literally can't go
and-
fishing.
Yeah.
This is
You
bullshit.
can
This is
no,
kind of
no.
bullshit.
Don't get me wrong. You can fish in Switzerland, but it's highly regulated.
Wow.
It's not.
I mean,
It's, you can't
regulated
survive
here. You
with
don't have a
fishing in
license.
Switzerland.
We have to have a license.
Bullshit. But you
We
don't have to have
import
a license
fish.
to have a baby.
Yeah.
Or
You have to ask the
say, oh, I
government
want to
We
be a
have
girl.
one of
permission to have a
the
baby.
cleanest
Okay,
countries
let's do that.
in the world.
Child abuse, by the way. That's a different subject. That's a different subject.
Is that a salamandroid? Can you show that?
It is. This is salamandroid.
I
Good.
saw it on
Well
pictures.
spotted.
Oh, sorry. Seven, what are you drinking? What are you drinking? Excuse me, I've never seen that cup.
Look at
And I
Beer.
live with
It's
have
it's
seen it.
what's that? What do you call that?
I love that cup. Every day.
It's a salamander on steroids.
Yes. Like Ethan Van
Times
Sciver.
million.
Y'all know who Ethan Van Sciver is, right?
Yeah, we know him. Yeah, he
Yeah.
created Cyber Frog.
Yeah, it's a creature he created.
This is
Comic book
Cyberfrog's brother.
Love.
But is it the little big brother?
It's the younger, bigger brother.
Yeah.
The younger, bigger brother. Okay, but what
Yes.
is
Cyberfrog was born
Yeah, what's
first. And he's smaller than he was born.
He's kind of like a lap dog.
here?
He's a big puppy. He's a big
Yeah.
puppy dog.
Yes, 3 times bigger, but he's a
Ish.
puppy. Yeah.
Something like that. Yeah. But
That's
loyal and
It's cool.
yeah,
What's it called? A cup. Yeah, it's a cool cup.
it's a cup.
In German you say Tasse. It's so stupid. Cup is kind of like
So,
we know that as and a trophy like World Cup. Yeah. No
Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
Okay, about the Knights Templar and leading to the Freemasons. What do you know? What do you know?
I think you know more and you can learn. I can learn something about that
Yeah,
stuff
for
from
sure.
you.
For sure, but I just want to know, like, generally,
Because
what
I'm
somebody
not
in Switzerland.
what's that called? I think you're Christian. You're
I'm
that?
spiritual. I'm not religious.
yeah
You're Christian.
you're spiritual, not okay. But I not grew up religious.
Christian is like it keeps you in a box, and yeah.
I liked the moral the Christian
love
morality.
Jesus.
I
The
like
moral-
it. I love it. I
morals are
hope
there.
we can.
Which is how they keep you in a box. Okay, yeah. Of course, they're going to keep a little truth in there so they can keep you there. You gotta.
Okay, tell me more about the.
No. What do you know? Like, even in America, when I ask people what they know about Freemasons, they say that All they know is that it's a secret society. They can't tell me who, what, when,
Okay.
where, why, or how.
Can I wait,
Some families.
General speaking. Now, if I find
Shush.
okay.
Gay Dollar. What
Yeah.
are the what
He knows
are the
most
Freemasons?
about that shit, I would say.
Let him speak about what are the Freemasons.
But I really okay.
No,
Yes.
shush.
So the Templars are basically the bankers of today. They went from the Crusades, the Knights Templars,
Right.
took over Spain, they took over Prussia, which is like
gracious.
Poland and all that stuff, and
Right.
they stole everything, and then they made their
Correct.
banks for the kings.
Correct.
And so the Masons, unfortunately, were like they were
does the
the
name come
early
from?
day version of the Unions, and unfortunately, they were taken over by Germans from like Wallachia and all that, and they have become the seeds
Freimaurer.
that make corporations normal now. So Templars like have banking and ship routes and shit like that, and Masons, the really high ones, have like corporations, NGOs, and like, so they have their
Something like,
category. Templars have their category, and then you have like the Knights of Columbus people. They're like the port mafia. They're tied to the railroads. So, and unfortunately, for like the last 400 something years, the Masons, ever since they were created, they were butt fucked. So that's just unfortunate.
They weren't that powerful, but they didn't hear the rest to the end of it.
Well, you had
Thanks for telling me.
their ability to, because like
Do
It's like a good
you
phrase.
believe that this
a
architecture
good way to
shit,
think about Masons.
Mason architecture shit?
Masons
with the
don't build
symbolism everywhere?
sidewalks. Masons don't build sidewalks. They build governments and corporations.
Ah.
Whoa.
Good way to-
That's deep.
Oh,
That's
dude,
deep.
I never got that. I
Yeah.
asked
They don't
before.
build
I asked
sidewalks.
where comes the
They build-
Freemason name come from?
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes it. Yeah, it's not
Say that-
not
Say
fucking.
that again, Gaydar. Masons don't build sidewalks. They build what?
Corporations and government.
Corporations and government.
Yes,
Okay,
motherfucker,
right.
dude. I have a completely new perspective. They called Freimaurer
Deep
in
breath.
German. It's Maurer Mason. You build what's that, brick wall? Wow, I didn't ever see it. That's why I stupidly asked where came the name from. Wow, okay, that makes sense. But
So it-
we have what do you think about the architecture stuff? Oh, there's a symbol, and oh, look at this it's called in Germany Brunne. You have the what's it called, typical ankles and stuff and shit. Do you believe in that, or is that just humbug?
what do you say?
What?
Oh fuck,
Say it again. Say it again.
now I have to
Say it in German.
No, don't do
you
that.
don't understand me. No, there's some architecture stuff.
Architecture. Okay.
It's typically you know what I mean? Freemason stuff. You have some
The
symbols
Freemasons.
there. You have
Okay, so when
ankle there. You have a
a
know what I
conquering
mean?
army went into a region, they built
And-
buildings in their architecture. Their architecture was an act of aggression that we are imposing our will upon you. This architecture,
yeah, architecture is
castles
definitely
and
what's it
all
called?
that kind of bullshit.
psychology in the.
I made
No,
a.
that's not.
We
I
have to
mean
go to a
something like-
different. Because
Did you hear what I said?
we started talking about the Freemasons and they had to cut our internet off. That's how fucking powerful.
Yeah, now
we go to a different window.
We can't stop about talking Freemasons. We
So what I said was
Sorry. Yes, please continue.
Masons,
You
like
missed
are
so
saying they're
much.
bankers and all that.
No,
So,
sorry.
and another thing I mentioned, it's a good quote to use.
Yes.
Like Masons don't build sidewalks; they build governments and corporations.
Mm.
Bam, motherfucker.
So, like that's a if you
And
literally
the crazy thing is,
Yeah.
sorry. I
And-
just
and-
want to tell you something when you get done.
go ahead. No, go ahead.
I was researching the other day about the originality of Freemasons, and there's Mason stone builders is where they originated from. Okay.
Yeah.
And so that's where the term Freemasons come from. So I was like, I was researching why they are the way they are. Well, these stone builders allegedly had secrets that they needed to keep within themselves. So what the secrets were allegedly is building sacred geometry, building these huge cathedrals out
Oh,
of
that one. Yes.
building huge cathedrals out of stone, right? That's hard to do. You got to have sacred geometry to do that. And so they almost like perverted it and kept it a secret. Who the fuck gave these people the right to, if knowledge is power,
They did.
who the fuck gave these people the right to keep the power away from us and only give it to them?
Seized it. They seized it.
Yes.
Well,
Why?
You
Before-
see that with the
before-
rules today.
Before
The rules today
monopolies
know
were
exactly how
invented
to
and
manipulate.
before the phrase trust funds were invented, like, so this is another good quote, something to think about.
Bring it.
Sovereigns, not like a king, but a
Right.
nation,
Free people.
things with borders. Sovereigns can never run out of IOUs to print.
You said that earlier on.
Yeah, I said that earlier today. So
So
they
money.
can never run out of IOUs.
I don't know what that means.
So like when
Right,
we
because there's an
pretend-
unlimited amount of money if they control.
we can print as much as we fucking want.
Right.
We'll never
right.
hyperinflate.
Oh, sorry.
So what? So like the pyramids, the three Gizan pyramids, they're actually like inside of them are actually,
Energetic.
well, they're mountains. They are a part of the landscape. They're bedrock.
Wow.
And so
Yeah.
the pyramids were built from the top. Were essentially built from the top down
Like the Sphinx.
because the Sphinx is carved rock.
Yeah. The
The
Romans
Gizans- Yeah.
flicked that
So
shit
of
together.
the three giant pyramids,
built from the
about
top
20 something to 40, 50 something % of the interior of those
Thousands.
pyramids is solid rock.
40%.
So you can't
Literally.
even go up to it if you wanted to, because it's just rock.
Well, yeah, you could just walk right the fuck up to it and start encapsulating it down, which
Wow.
is precisely what they did.
Right.
That's why, like, so you had the,
Wow.
so you know how you had the Sphinx, the fucking cat, or the
Oh, I
Yeah,
never
and did
had
you
that
know that they
entire
took off the
theory,
nose?
dude. That makes sense.
well, it used to be a
Napoleon.
falcon head,
Oh wow.
and then because
They
of the empire's
did it
fall,
around and didn't build
well,
it up.
what they
from-
did is they carved it into the bedrock. So
Yeah, did you
around
see
the
that
Sphinx
shit?
is a straight
On
down
the
wall
pyramid shit.
and a flat floor. That's pure solid rock.
Wow.
And the Sphinx is a rock as well, but like it's
Yes.
ancient, it's old, and it's been encapsulated like
I would
4 or
say
5
it's
times.
old.
They have changed.
No,
this
they've
thing.
done shit to it. It does not look anything like the original at
It's-
all.
It's
Well,
completely
so
rasped.
these outcrops are very important because usually
It's Soviet.
you have cave systems or water erosion systems which create caves.
Renovated.
Yeah.
So like all of under Gaza, all of under Sphinx is like the most ludicrous cave system that they've refused till today to show us.
Right.
Even
And didn't it use at one point it was surrounded by water?
yeah, when the Sphinx was made, the water came up and over
Yep.
it.
Yes.
then
And
when
that's
the-
why the debris is kind of like brushed away because of the water.
That's how- yeah, and
It
if
looks
you
like
so it's
thousands of years of rain.
so anyway, those people who did all that stuff, they had a monopoly, just like the Jews have a monopoly on jewels in Antwerp.
And
And-
oil and money and media and
They don't-
school systems and the whole nine. And the whole thing.
So Queen Elizabeth had a royal court Jew, and that's Jacob Rothschild.
Rothschild.
So even in-
Rothschilds, yes.
yeah,
Wait,
so even
hold on.
even in,
Hold
and
on.
he just
Can you say that again? Say it again.
Say what again?
About the
So-
queen.
Queen. So the way European monarchs work is they have a court, and that
Yes.
court has very important people in it.
Yes.
Yeah.
And the Jews have their own position, and
Yeah.
there's a
People
head
have
royal
votes on
court
that.
Jew position, and Jacob Rothschild was Queen Elizabeth and King Charles's royal court Jew.
Wow.
And he just died, and some woman took over. First time in history in the 250 to 300 year reign of the Rothschild double book. They are inventory masters. That's all they are. Double book
Yeah,
inventory.
I get you. I get you.
So they don't really control a lot. They really don't. They're not allowed to have royal titles. That's not allowed.
Okay,
But
pause. Just real quick, just for my sanity. Who the fuck gave the royal title to the royal? They did. So why
They did.
didn't I? So I can just
I
say
asked
that
that
I have
too.
royal title, and so it be.
Yeah, that kind of
Unfortunately, your
began
blood would say no.
But my
They're
bloodline doesn't say so.
But the
Where
Yeah, they're
I-
very orthodox, bro. They're so old school. Like there are European,
Before
especially like the
king.
Khazars in Ukraine.
Mhm.
Those Khazars, remember, they converted to Judaism, but they were never Jews. But there's
Gotcha.
certain people in Ukraine.
can actually
They-
be a
so-
Jew,
Russia was born out of Ukraine, and now they don't even have that
just
territory.
religious Jew.
The Orthodox
Yeah.
Catholic Church was born in Constantinople, Russia. That's their religion. They don't
Yes.
have that anymore. They don't have the black-
Constantinople is in Russia.
No, it's in
Their
Turkey.
fucking church look
It's
like
in where?
Alibaba shit. dude.
Turkey.
In Turkey,
And that's
yeah,
where
yeah.
it originated from?
Yeah, that's where. I mean,
Every fucking culture
from
got
Egypt to
kinda
Turkey,
like
that little backwards moon shape.
Yeah.
You know, when you get Israel, Lebanon, Antioch.
Okay, so it's right all over there. I got you.
that whole beachfront
It's always
Gotcha.
the moon and
That's-
star.
where Christianity came from.
What? Yeah. From Europe.
Jerusalem.
Absolutely.
No,
Yeah, so,
no, not Europe.
What are you saying, Tessu?
No. Christianity is not a European religion.
Is
no,
it
it's
not?
No,
Where'd
it's
it come
not.
from?
No. It came. Yep, Jews.
No, well, no, so
Jesus
Semitic.
was ethnically a Jew.
It's the Semitic
But,
bloodline. It's
It's
just
a
like
Jew?
Abraham.
It's a Jew
The
religion?
original Jew said, "No, you are not Jesus. You are
Anyway,
not
Tatsu, what I was saying,
They didn't believe it.
there are certain families who it is their family's prerogative to marry into royal families.
Oh, yeah. They keep it all
Oh,
within the
yeah.
bloodline. Yeah, sure.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
well,
That's yeah.
So that
they
we're all.
collect there's
Look-
certain bloodlines that collect royalty blood.
Yes. And my bloodline, because I said
But
so, is fucking royalty because you fucking said
you-
so.
What
But
do you
no,
call
we
that in
actually
English
are
when you do
royal.
that?
We
When
are
you
the royal line, the royal children of God. And they lied to us and said that they were. No,
Well,
I am the royal child of God. I am God. And ain't nobody- God is within me. God is me. I am God.
yes, isn't that the Holy Trinity? One of the
The
One-
Trinity
God lives within
within
blah,
us,
blah,
right?
something like
We
that.
are an
Yeah,
extension
that's one
of
of
God.
the
Right.
Holy Trinity, you know?
God wanted
The
to
Holy
experience
Spirit.
itself in human form.
Yeah, that's Jesus. Human form
Well,
in flesh, God in flesh, Jesus.
That's debatable.
What do you mean? I'm here for it, please, because I have so many
Watching
questions.
they-
I'm
do
here
you
all
know-
I'm here all day, Darla. Please tell me about myself. I'm just kidding.
No,
So
the
the
problem,
oldest
the problem is
story.
the delay. I'm
You
from
can-
Europe.
So all
Sorry.
religion,
No,
religion comes
sorry,
out of
sorry.
agricultural beliefs. So the earliest religion comes out of the civilizations that created agriculture.
Right.
No.
Because they had a sun god and a moon god that provided the agriculture.
Well, so depending on the cult or the clan or the philosophy
Culture.
that you think about, you can be born from the piss and the shit of Tiamat.
Okay, but you're still Tiamat. You're still bloodline.
Well, yeah, which is a dragon.
Yeah,
Right.
we're all
And
about
then-
dragons. We are all about dragons.
And then,
Okay,
so
yeah.
then you also have the same type of agricultural stories is based upon the people being formed out of clay.
Yeah, I can see that.
And then you,
Yeah.
and then you also have, especially like going
So it's
all the way
kind of like the
across
same story with a different.
Many
Context.
origin stories.
Yeah,
were
so
like it's
The horse
formed
and the
out of
cattle
clay.
raid is the prince saving the dragon, or the prince saving the princess from the dragon.
No.
That's
Right.
the horse and cattle raid.
Yeah.
So you can literally
Like the Mario cart. Sorry, I had to throw that out there.
The Mario is
It's an Italian saving a princess from a dragon.
the Japanese are really esoteric as shit, and a lot of
Esoteric as fuck.
Yes.
it's a lot of their animes.
Everything is a ritual. Everything
Yes.
is
Yes, and it has
Yeah,
a deeper meaning than what the people are meant to lead
Which
or
is
led
how
to.
we are meant to live our life.
So, all right. So, how does this
Sorry, don't.
affect us? How does knowing what the Masons are doing
Oh.
and knowing what everybody else is doing? How
So that
does
way we can
this-
raise our fucking frequency
How
and get
does
into the
this
matrix.
affect us? How can we go forward to make the world?
Exactly.
Get out of the matrix.
Exactly. That's
Get out of the matrix.
You know King Charles, right?
Yes,
England.
that dumb
You're a
motherfucker.
big ear guy.
His
I'm just
brother,
kidding. Let's go. Don't come after me.
his brother is the Grand Master Mason.
I'm sorry.
Grandmaster Mason.
Except the
The current king's
Fine.
brother is the Grandmaster Mason.
Runs all of the Masons.
Are you
Who
fucking
don't build
serious, man?
sidewalks.
King Charles' brother is the head of all the 33rd degree Masons.
Yeah, he's the
Who-
Grand Master Mason. He's the
And he doesn't
Stop
build
all
sidewalks.
No
He
way.
builds corporations.
yeah, and then so
And
when
the
you're the
Swiss
Duke
have
of
the bank.
York,
This guy has the banks. Swiss has the banks.
Ha.
This guy controlling the money.
do you know why the Bank of England was
Follow the money.
created?
Follow the money.
Yes,
It's
for
because-
power and control.
Well, it's because King George excised his IOU power. King George had so many IOUs
Mhm.
That's what
that
okay.
if they did not, because you remember, like London, there's two Londons. There's London, and then there's the old school London proper, which is Roman.
I believe that. We get a lot of shit twisted
So, like, King
that we
Charles
don't know
can't
because
even-
we're ignorant.
Well, King Charles can't even go into London proper without permission.
Oh,
and
wow.
he has to have a royal entrance. Like
No
he can't
fucking
even
way. And he's a
Well,
king.
it's the other way around. It's the other way around. The commoners can't go into the castle.
Royalty.
The
He's
commoners
not
can't
really
go
a
into the
king.
castle, and
Yes,
the
no, there's-
sovereign can't
you know,
go amongst the
huge.
the commoners.
Did you know
Just
that the
for
president of the United States can't even carry his own weapon? It's illegal for the president of the United States to be protected.
Wait,
Wait, what?
Did you know that? Did you know that?
I did not.
It's
know.
true. The president of the United States is not legally allowed to carry any firearm.
Gonna look.
Oh,
that up.
he isn't allowed. But
He's
yeah,
not
but-
allowed. His Secret Service team has to protect him. He is not allowed to carry a
Okay,
firearm.
that's allowed. Fun. What? What?
Is that not fucking crazy?
But why do you think that is?
I
I
don't.
don't know. Maybe
He's
he
an overkill
doesn't.
person who now works for the man, the Freemason.
Can.
Oh,
He doesn't
America,
even
land of the
know.
free.
That's cool.
America, land of the Freemasons. It's straight. We ain't the land of the free. We're the land of the Freemasons. We might be freer than other countries.
All right, wait.
We're going to go.
Wait. Share screen.
Oh, we lost dollar.
Dollar, Dollar, where the hell did you go? J Dollar, J Dollar. Put your
Yes.
Alabama motherfucking ass back on here.
Yes,
the
the
president.
president can legally carry a gun, and some have a history of doing so for self-defense. While there is
Oh.
no specific laws preventing the president from possessing firearms, it is
No.
not a common practice due
I
to
read
security
in the
protocols and the presence of Secret Service protection.
I see you.
The president's discretion to carry a gun would likely be a personal one, balanced against the security implications.
I doubt it.
So,
Yeah.
Yeah, but
I think
after
you're
Lincoln,
wrong,
you would say maybe you have a gun on you or not.
I don't know. I
Huh?
read that though, and it hit me. But I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I'm open to being
Right.
wrong.
9 of 8, I think you're wrong.
That's fine. That's fine. Thank you, Seven.
Or that's what they want you to
Maybe,
do.
maybe nobody.
But anywho, back to the Freemasons. When they originated, they came over from what you were saying, Dollar.
The Freemasons built shit
From Europe.
when nobody else could.
Yes, and they had
Built
secrets.
sidewalks.
The secrets.
They built corporations and buildings, bro. What did the Freemasons build?
No
They
sidewalks.
built those great cathedrals.
Yes,
They
they built
built-
the cathedrals, and they said that it was sacred knowledge. Because
There's geometry that you have to be smart and
Yes.
educated in.
but who are you to hold that power from me if knowledge is power?
Who are you to not pursue that knowledge?
But if it's sacred, why do I got to fight so fucking hard to find it out? Why
Because
do I
knowledge-
not go to school and learn sacred geometry? Why do I go to
Because
school and learn
Learn how to
bullshit?
be a factory
Because
worker.
knowledge
You
is
go to
difficult
school.
to acquire. Knowledge is difficult to acquire. You have to really work at
No.
acquiring.
Why do we go to school 15 years and if we don't, we get in trouble? We
And
get in
you
trouble.
only have to work that hard if everybody else in the world doesn't give a fuck.
I don't have to work that hard to get on Facebook.
Why weren't
Nobody
you
gives
a
a
good
fuck
student?
that
Why weren't
everything's
you a
going
good
on.
student?
We're being poisoned. Our children are being abused. The school system's fucked. All they do is teach you how to learn how to be a factory worker. You sit 8 hours a day at a desk. They're children. Okay? They need to be creative.
You're supposed to create with
That's
these.
true.
All you do is raise it.
That's
Oh,
mommy. Is
oh,
that
I can
true?
talk?
in Switzerland?
Oh, thank you. Oh, I can say something now. I appreciate that.
But
But fuck
God gave us these to create with, and this is what we do with it. May I go to the bathroom?
Oh, no, I can't. Okay.
May I eat
And then you put your hand back down and you just obey. No, fuck that. We need to stand up together. We need to unite. Stop being so goddamn separated. Stop hating
You
each
were
other so bad for no fucking reason other than what the fuck they told us to hate each other for. And get the fuck over it and figure it the fuck out. We all got brains.
Right? Am I right? Can I get a hallelujah, amen? I'm just
Were you
Amen.
homeschooled?
Bless you.
Were you homeschooled?
What?
Yes, she was homeschooled, but that doesn't count. She's one of the very few rare ones.
I was homeschooled,
But only, she went to elementary school.
but I've lived a life.
My oldest daughter did homeschooling the last couple of years.
Yes. Everybody
But
should be
it was,
homeschooled.
it was like done by the state.
Yeah.
It was still, even though it's homeschool, everything
Yeah.
was completely
Right.
controlled by the
I
state.
did Gateway. You know.
Right. So you're 5, 6.
How does that
7
work?
and
It's still
8
controlled by the
and
state.
8.
It's
And it
homeschooling.
doesn't matter if you're homeschooled or not. It just doesn't take that to know what the fuck is going on.
Homeschooled. Also.
You get the material. You have to. What? I don't get it. It's homeschool.
But it's still regulated by the government, and you still have to
Yeah,
go.
but how do
Go.
they
You
do
go to
that?
jail. What
It's-
kind of
so
freedom
in
is that?
America, every
You come
time
over and look what you do there at home.
in America, every time a child is homeschooled, instead of that money going to the school, it goes to the parent through a system,
Does it? Did
Yeah.
it?
and it's
Now it
operated-
does. You get paid for it. Now it does. Just
Government.
started.
Is it true?
And so each student
Well,
that's
yes,
pulled
yeah.
out of a school, they lose their
Not
mind because
okay.
they're losing thousands and thousands of dollars. per student.
5 of 8. Did your parents get money for
No.
you?
Well, no, they
And
did
and
not. But
6
this
and
just
7
started.
of 8.
This just started where parents are getting money for their kids being homeschooled. Or
Yeah.
at least I know they get money off their taxes. Like
So
like
your
if they
parents
owe, you can
didn't
get a
get
discount.
paid for homeschooling.
We don't have
No,
homeschool here.
Bro,
Back
they
in the
didn't
day.
get a fucking dime. No, my mother just got fucking. She probably just wanted us to go away. Actually. Oh my god! No, I'm just kidding.
That's not true. That's not true.
It is not. It's not.
She
But
didn't
I'm just
want
saying. We never fit.
you- Never want you to go away.
Well, I wanted to go to school, so that was a problem. I did want to go to
All
school.
right, let me
But,
tell you that. Let me
I
ask you
am
one-
grateful now. I am grateful now that I did not go to school.
Let me ask you this.
Just because
Do you think homeschooled children miss out on socialization?
Absolutely fucking not. Why would I want my
No,
child
no,
to be
no, no.
socialized with these dumb fucks that don't even
miss
know if
out-
they're a man or
you
a
miss
woman or
out
an
getting
animal?
bullied.
I'm asking
Miss out
somebody
No,
who's
I don't think. I don't.
I
Wait,
didn't miss
I'm
out.
asking-
No.
I'm asking somebody whose designation is 5 of 8 if they missed out on socialization.
Well, let me step out.
Five of 8 had plenty of socialization. But do
I
you
had,
think
I had
for the
there
most
are
part,
sports, there are extracurricular activities. There's church. Well, there's church. It should be different, but
Okay,
there's
okay.
church.
That makes
Why
sense.
would I want my kid to be socialized with a motherfucking furry? Come on now. My stepdaughter goes to school with somebody who identifies as a cat, and she's got a vagina.
I get it. I get it. I get it. That's worst case scenario. But
No, really
best
though.
case
And
scenario is
also,
they can
it wouldn't. It would not be so. It would not. It would not be so bad. It would not be so bad if the school systems. Oh, really this. Why are cats allowed in school but God's not?
Wait, what?
Why can I identify as a cat in a public school system, but I cannot say like God? They took God out of school. We used to say prayer.
Because God is not really God, and you're really a cat. How about that?
All right. You got
You're
it.
really a cat. You're really a cat, but God's not
I'm
really.
really a cat. Meow, bitch. Okay, but they've taken us away from our natural state so much so that people believe they're cats. No, that we can even go out and we do not talk to the person that we see. Okay, it's a stranger. We don't talk to them. And actually, if somebody were to come up to you, you'd be like, "Get the fuck away from me! What are you doing talking to me?" But you get dressed up to impress them. Make it make sense. And why can't we talk to people? We love the
Tattoo.
Everybody does.
What does Switzerland tend to teach their youngsters? Your youngsters. How are your youngsters? Yeah.
Do you learn to grow food? Do you learn to change tires? Do you learn to do taxes? Do you learn anything that you need in life in school?
At my
Other than how to do
time,
drugs?
I don't know what they learn today. They learn the same shit, maybe.
How old are you,
just like,
Tatsu?
What?
Can I'm too. I will speak louder.
In
No,
Swiss
we
schools,
have not exact. We have a completely different culture. Just in my experience, in my surroundings, it's
So you
not
learn
that
how to do shit in
polarized.
school.
It's not that polarized. You have more individual. Yeah,
Like
more
shit that's going
individualism,
to
like-
help you in life.
Do you if you go
What did
to
you say?
school? What do you do after school? Normal school. Where do you go after normal school? Do you go to college, or do
You go to
take
that factory
first
job
best
they train you to go
low
to.
paid
College
job
that
to
you get
learn?
in a whole bunch of debt and you got to pay it back your whole life. You go sit at that desk for 40 years.
That's a good
Yeah,
question. Wait, hush,
yeah,
hush.
yeah,
I'm going to mute everybody. Let me ask this question. That's a good question.
Okay.
What do you do after you graduate? After you're graduated from high school?
Yes,
What do you do? Do you go to
in
college
Switzerland.
to learn? Do you go to college to learn something, or do you just enter into a trade job? Like
Three
what?
Yeah, that's the
Switzerland.
class system. You have the class system here too. You have like somebody like me. I'm middle class, but you have the people who go and study how their half of their life and go practice the learned experience. I don't know, kind of early 30s.
So you do go to college to learn these things.
And I'm a fucking. I work with my hands. I make shitty jobs. I'm not. You know what I mean? I'm not. I'm middle class, on the middle class. I grew up with not that much money.
Did you go to college?
Extremely rich country. No, I've never studied. Nothing. I'm what's it called? A high school.
Self-taught.
What do you call that?
High school dropout.
If you
High school
you made
graduate.
it. Yeah, high school graduate, but kind of like so. You know what I mean? Not-
Secondary.
But is it
education.
okay? Is it
I'm not
mandatory?
stupid, but
Not
I'm
mandatory.
like academic.
No, I think you're very
The
smart.
mandatory. I made the mandatory school. After that, you have to look for yourself. What do you next?
Okay.
And I
So
didn't
once
have
you
the
reach
money
high
to.
school, once you
Yeah,
finish high school,
to-
it's like not normal to go to college.
No.
Wow. That's because our colleges here create factory workers.
What do you think about
Yeah,
that?
so it's Freemasons.
you
Because
think
back in the day, everybody had their own
You
business.
sure factory workers,
What do you
not
think about
some
that,
stupid
K-Dollar? What do you think about our
activists?
colleges producing nothing but drones?
Absolutely. That's what the teachers are paid for. They're teaching us. If you don't realize that college students are the most so far left fucking brainwashed motherfuckers, it's because these teachers get paid to teach these kids this. Am I wrong?
Is that true?
So
K-Dollar, what do you think?
the people who
College is a scam.
created the people who created education in America.
McGraw-Hill is owned by Jewish people. Just putting that out there.
That's when I was peeing. That's one of the things I was going to say.
Dude, generations
Like
before
Jews and
was better
Masons are on the
educated
same tier
than
of
us.
power.
They're like
they don't-
this.
Well,
Yeah.
so
We have the
unfortunately,
internet.
like
It's
they're actually about 3, 4, 5 steps
True.
down from true
33rd.
like just true power. Like so most of the powers of the world are not even Jewish. They're Mithraic. They
What is
prefer so Mithrans, like even Jews are Mithrans. And
I've never heard of that before.
Well,
I never heard about it.
I haven't either.
so they're Mithraic. So when Rome was crumbling, the boat masters never lost power.
Oh yeah, because it's the law of the water.
Well, yes, and it was also the Catholic Church who took over the air, water, and sea. But even then, there's like no Jews. So
Okay.
Can I ask a stupid question?
Yes, please. No question is stupid.
What about the Dark Ages? Where we
Like where it
lost all
originated?
the Roman the Roman knowledge, the knowledge from the antique, we lost it. Yeah,
No.
Dark Ages
No.
means not written history.
Right,
so
because
like,
if they had this knowledge back then obviously it's huge.
after the Romans are gone, we lost so many knowledge. That's
the
what I meant.
Romans
Or
never
they
left.
Yeah,
They
took
never.
it.
they just changed.
No, they
It's
became
was
secret.
kind of like the Roman left.
The
No,
knowledge
no.
was destroyed by the enemies of Rome. That
No,
knowledge.
just left, not maintained.
I
anymore.
mean, it's
No,
when
no.
the Taliban
So-
took over. What's that
we
city?
never had
And they-
many wars in Switzerland
They-
in Roman times. With
that
just
city
kind of
that
like
was carved.
So
into
what you're
the
saying,
column.
Tester, is that it just disappeared.
Taliban
It became-
destroyed it.
Augusta Raurica is not far away from here, and it's it was a Roman city. It's extremely impressive. It's still
So let me hit back
you
on the
find
education real quick.
ovens, and you find
So
brushes to to clean your asshole. They
Right.
had to.
How did the Romans wipe their
so with
ass?
education, there's like
The Romans had toilet.
there's a handful of
plumbing?
They had brushes.
there's a handful of groups in the world who control education, and you
Yeah,
can literally
and they keep the knowledge from us.
Which is
Well-
And knowledge is power.
what they've done is they've turned
You have generational knowledge.
any jobs that are over remedial, like where you need engineers and all that, they've turned it into like, well, what they try to do is they're trying really hard to turn it into like doctors and therapists
Yes.
and psychologists.
And you have to go to school
Oh my
for
God,
13
yes.
years and
And
be in debt
therapists.
the rest of your fucking life.
Yeah, well, they're even
Well,
trying to
and
do that.
also to have control over modern medicine and all that shit.
Well,
and
they
how
also
people
are trying to do it with the regular massage industry. They are finding all because the population is growing and so many people are doing what they do
Right.
now.
And a lot of people are waking up because this is the age of information.
And that's why you've had Trump push so hard against having like AP classes and all that. And So what
I
he'll
didn't
do,
know that.
so what Trump is trying to do, he's trying to give back the states
Control.
the first and the utter superior decision on the education in their school. Because
Did they warn about
from Joe
Buffett?
Carter, well, kind of Reagan fucked up a little bit, but from Joe Carter, when Joe Carter created the Department of Education till today, it took till Trump to
Kill it?
get rid of. So you had that.
Reform it?
So the
To get rid of
people,
the bullshit.
well, so the people who control like the railroads and all the trees next to the railroads, those people select a very an even
Chinese?
smaller group of people to print all the books.
McGraw-Hill.
So the people who print our educational books in America, like there's a family in Germany, a family.
Yes, a
that had
bloodline.
a
The
monopoly.
Habsburgs. The Habsburgs.
No, not even the Habsburgs.
Oh.
These guys are quiet people. But they
Yeah,
have a monopoly on the books that are printed in America and
Mm.
other
absolutely, absolutely. Fuck them goddamn books. Fuck them fucking books that I had to tote around. Couldn't even carry my damn backpack because it was bigger than fucking me. Why do they have to fuck them books?
So what they did is they were like perfecting, monopolizing niche, like small niches. And believe it or not, school books is a very small. It's like it's even.
Oh, I believe it. I absolutely
Smaller
believe
than
Hey,
what are those kids
this
books that
wasn't
you used to get in
joke. You had
school,
big books and you.
like the Goosebump books and all that.
it. Yeah, Treehouse.
So it's so
You
school
couldn't-
books are even smaller than that. So
Oh.
like
Wow.
Penguin, that's
Oh
why
yeah,
Penguin,
I'm sure it's one bloodline. I'm sure it's one family,
well it's not
one organization, should we say?
so they organize very well, just like they organize shipping routes, just like they organize
Plane routes, but
where train stops, like they are
Yeah.
very organized with that.
yes,
And so
Yes.
they're just like how organized they are with train stops. They
Yes.
are because it's
Oh.
so much smaller, bro. Like trains of the world, school books.
yes,
You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? So you can literally have one family in South America, one family in Europe, one family in Russia, maybe two families in Turkey because the Europe's want to be in Turkey because the Europeans have been trying to take over the cardboard mafia.
Oh wow, what's that? Please enlighten me. I've never heard of that before.
Yeah, so
You've never
so-
heard of the cardboard mafia?
And as knowledgeable as I am, I've never heard of the cardboard mafia.
You'd be surprised at how many mafias they are.
There's
So
I
the
believe-
concrete and rebar mafia.
What's
they're
the
huge. That's the
definition of
railroad.
mafia?
in
Just,
England.
just organized.
This is so cool, y'all. What is the cardboard mafia? I'm so excited right now.
So there's essentially one family who has been scooping up Rothschild properties from the Black Forest, scooping up properties from Turkey. It's just like that family of the Golden Horde, which essentially became the Khazar Mafia of Ukraine. You know, there's a certain family who just like trees, and they will turn anything a tree can be turned into. That's
Okay.
theirs.
Paper, money, wood, fire utensils.
Have
Right.
you ever been to an Aldi's? Do you have an Aldi's
Yeah.
where you live?
Yeah.
When you go to an Aldi's, look at how much cardboard's in there, and you're like,
Yeah.
damn, one person.
A lot of cardboard. There's cardboard everywhere. bro. It is
Wait a minute.
packaging.
Are you
It
saying
is-
that the cardboard in the United States of America comes from one fucking family?
Yeah, and they're the ones
Oh.
they control the turkey forests. So you
Like
know
corn.
where
Cardboard
Hansel
is
and
king.
Gretel, you know the Brothers Grimm books.
Yep.
You know the
What did you say?
the Hansel and
Brothers-
Gretel, the Brothers Grimm.
Okay, yeah.
The
Hey, boy.
Oh, look at that.
People.
so
Sure.
that forest where those
Oh, cat.
stories were created
Cat.
from were bought by the
Sorry.
cardboard mafia from the Rothschilds.
The Black Forest. Yeah.
Bro, I want to
So,
sit and talk to you
what
all
was that
day long,
story?
Dala.
What was that story where you put the witch in the oven? You know what I'm talking about?
Hansel and Gretel.
Hansel and
Where-
Gretel.
Hansel and Gretel.
Hansel and Gretel.
This forest, that Hansel and Gretel forest, is owned by the cardboard mafia.
Wow, the Black Forest.
What?
I want to sit and pick your
Well, now
fucking brain.
now I'm
72
curious.
hours. Could you let me do that? I'm just kidding.
So
She's flirting. Gay
I am not.
Dollar's married.
Right.
Stop flirting with him.
I'm not married. We're both wearing red shirts.
And I'm single, so ha. Jokes on you. Jokes on you. But I love your brain right now, Dala. I'm just loving this so much. Where so
Oh.
the cardboard. Please enlighten me.
Yeah. So for the last, so
You two need a room. Can I ask what's the name of the cat?
Barney. This is
Barney.
That's
Oh, it's a
Barney.
man.
Well, okay, look.
It's a man cat.
She was supposed
She's supposed to
she
be
was
in the
supposed to
barn.
live in the barn, but she ended up living with Timmy.
Oh,
So
Barney. I
Sad.
thought about Flintstones. Barney.
Mm,
y'all got the Flintstones in Switzerland? That's fucking
Not-
cool.
Not that
Oh,
Barney. But
like
she
I
does
said,
kind of
he
look
grew
like
up
Barney.
with American Pop.
yo, he grew up on our American cartoons, bro.
She kind of looks
Yeah,
like
that's badass.
Stuff, X-Men, Spider-Man, all that shit.
She's beautiful.
Oh yeah. That's so crazy. I never thought about X-Men and Flintstones being in Switzerland.
Hmm.
I just thought about it being in America.
They love
Some-
our culture. They love our shit. Those Looney Tunes. and
Yes.
the
Oh,
Hanna
we
Barbera.
sure know how to
so
have
much.
entertainment.
We take
We
the
sure know
woke
how to keep
commie
people,
shit. Oh,
what
yeah.
is it? Capture and control with their mind, for sure, through media.
Americans are an entertaining lot. We,
Yeah, capture.
Best-
Hey, Timmy,
The best
Seven.
I
entertainment
mean,
comes
Trump
from
is our president.
America.
He's one of the
Or
funniest motherfuckers on the
Japan.
face. of
Yeah,
the
he's funny. 7. Let me ask. What was I fixing to
Oh,
ask
Trump's so
you?
sweet. Hilarious.
Fuck, what was I fixing to ask you, 7? It was important.
I don't know, but Tank Barrett says, so I messed up big time. I formatted my book all wrong.
Hey,
A
go ahead.
real amateur
Oh, no.
move. It's going to be a month before I send you the preview of your comic book acting
I forgot what I
debut,
was gonna
7
ask
of
you.
9. Embarrassing. So no, Tank Barrett is saying to me that he asked me to emote in his comic book. He wants me to be all like smug and like powerful and do all that. He wants to draw me into his comic.
Let him.
Yeah,
Ah,
I know.
you
I'm
bought a perk.
huh? No, I haven't. He's just saying that he wants to do this for me.
Ah,
Or-
okay. That's
Yeah,
all.
he wants to put my
How many
visit-
comics are you in, dude?
14, at least 14, maybe
We should
15.
do it,
You're
7.
in Cash Grab. You have to be in Cash Grab.
I am in Cash Grab number 1.
Yeah, he's a butler.
Oh, yeah.
I am
7
no,
is famous.
I am the strip club manager
Oh,
in Cash Grab number 1. Not a butler,
Nice.
the strip club manager in
And
Cash
deserved,
Grab number
as
1.
deserved.
I'm not sure if I'm in Cash Grab number 2.
All right, 7. Let me ask you a question. I remember what I was going to ask you
I
now.
want to because it's fun, he's saying.
But you should do that. You should totally do that.
I'm gonna as soon as he sends me the how I should pose and what emotion.
I'll help you. I'll take your pictures.
You're a horrible photographer.
I'm a horrible photographer. You should be quiet to do that. I can't take a picture of a still object. All right, but listen, seriously, do you know what the definition of entertainment means? The etymology of entertainment.
Entertainment. Enter, you enter. Tainment. I'm not sure. I know what amusement means. It's
No,
Wait,
entertainment.
wait. I'm trying.
Okay, okay.
Amusement.
Okay.
The prefix a means the absence of. And
Okay.
Muse is
Mhm.
inspiration.
Okay,
So
the absence of
Amusement is the
Oh,
absence of
wow.
inspiration.
Do you see how fucked up that is?
Right.
You'll
Well,
never
you-
believe.
So
You'll never
what
believe
is
what
so
entertainment.
you tell me what is the etymology of entertainment?
The etymology of entertainment, which is what the fucking United States has had us captured with. It means, this is what it means. It means to capture and control one's mind. Mint means
Obtain.
mind. Obtain.
Tame,
And so
containment.
listen, when you watch a movie that you love, or any movie, you watch a movie on
Obtain is
Netflix.
kind of like take. Okay. Yeah.
You watch a movie on
my vocabulary
Netflix.
is not that big in English. Sorry.
And I've researched it. I've literally done this. I don't watch much TV now at all. But the last time that I did watch a movie, it held my mind for 3 days. I thought about that motherfucker. That fucking movie fucked my mind up for 3 weeks. I can't remember what movie it was.
What did you watch?
I wish I could remember a movie. I don't watch TV,
It was
so
Good Girls.
it's been some years. But I do
We
remember.
just switched on and it was appalled, and I don't know. Thank you.
Do you know what the
Disgusting.
strongest form of magic is?
Sex, witchcraft. No. Stop.
Imagination. I don't
Words.
know.
Words and
Yeah.
spells. That's why they call it
Yes.
spelling. Absolutely. But sex magic is weird.
That's why they say
it's the highest form of magic.
feather is-
Power.
what's
There's
that called?
power in words.
The sword and the feather. Who's the
But
mighty one?
words are spells. That's
The
why they call it spelling words.
Spelling. Yeah, you said that earlier.
They're absolutely words because, okay, I was literally
Yes.
thinking about this today. Check me out, Seven. So I was making a TikTok shop for one of our products. Depending on the words that I use to persuade people to buy my product is whether or not they're going to fucking buy it. By the goddamn words that I use. And you tell me words aren't spells.
It's a spell.
It's a fucking spell.
Do you know
This is the
commercials
most
are
powerful thing you
spells
have.
in every way or form? It's brainwashing. You get
Brainwashing,
commercials- oh, look,
absolutely.
you know what I mean? It's kind of like, look, that brand or this IP, it's Star
But if I
Wars.
can
Yeah,
convince
like it,
you with
like
my
it
words
it
to buy my
before,
product,
but it's
my
shit
product
now.
didn't
Still
change.
buy it.
Get it? My product didn't change, but the way I worded it changed it, and
Yes,
that's
yeah.
the reason you bought it. Yeah, that's a spell. It is a spell.
It's definitely psychological.
Words are spells. I love that. And then we're still called. And then every time we laugh, we say, "Haha, I'm dead." No, I'm alive, bitch. Or like
Tank Ferret, I sent you a
little
link.
shit like that.
You're gonna mean.
I dare you to click it, Tank Ferret. I sent you a
Wait,
link.
ask what you
Dare you
what he
to
thinks
click it.
about it. Okay, Tetsu, what word spells? Do you agree?
Words
You cannot
are
agree.
more
Yeah,
magical
you.
than
you kind of roboted out. You know what I mean?
I did.
The voice is kind of like, maybe it's the net type. I'm from.
Damn, my
Europe,
phone cut
so-
out. You say Tetsu?
Oh, yeah, you cut out. Yeah, that's what I meant. You cut out. Maybe go out and come back in.
Be there in a few. Tank might.
Yeah, I'm in the boonies.
Reset, something like that.
Words are
But
powerful.
you agree?
I
Yeah,
agree.
it's
Words,
freezing. The video
words are
is
the most
freezing.
powerful fucking thing. And that's
Words
why God
tell.
gave
Yes,
us a
definitely.
voice.
That's why
And
it's
we
called.
cast
that's why
them
it's
in the
separated
Feather
the
is stronger than a
language.
sword.
So that way we would be disconnected from each other. There's no fucking reason why you speak a different language than me, and I have to struggle to comprehend
Babel.
what the fuck my brother in Christ is saying. I have to struggle with what he's
Oh no,
saying.
clear
It's
line.
fucked up.
Tower of Babel. It's the Tower of Babel. We got so
Yes, yes,
caught up in our
yes,
hubris
it's fucked up.
that we thought
And that's
we
what's
could
happening
build
right now.
a tower to heaven. And God said,
Oh,
no, I don't think so. I'm going to vex you with you all have to speak different languages.
Yeah, it was a curse.
Um,
A curse. Words. It was a
if
spell.
if we have real time AI,
We should all be able to
translate
understand
real
each other.
time.
Every single person in this world.
Bro, I can barely understand me.
All right, share my screen.
Yeah,
just-
fine. I just did.
This one?
All right, so this is
Yeah,
what I
yeah.
wrote here.
Yeah, screen.
So this is a a quote by a pretty prominent individual named Randall Ray. And he said, writing was not invented by poets, it was invented by accountants to keep
I
track of
see
money.
you
Um,
tweeted that earlier. Yes. Okay.
All right.
So words were not invented by poets. They
poets.
were invented by accountants. So
Accountant.
they can keep up,
Accountants to keep track
they
of
can
money,
keep up
numbers.
so they can keep up with the dollars and cents that we're making.
So they can keep up with inventory.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. definitely.
Inventory.
All right. So here's a fantastic Mason.
For written language. I'm definitely, definitely.
So here's one of the most powerful Masons that ever lived, Benjamin Franklin.
Yeah, I like that guy.
One of these.
All right. So before he
Oh, and
opened-
Abraham Lincoln was a Mason too.
well, Lincoln
Just
was
FYI.
he was the bastard son of a railroad baron. That's what Abraham Lincoln was.
So he wasn't
Benjamin
a Mason,
Franklin-
but
He wasn't gay.
So,
he was a
Yeah,
bastard son
no,
of
there
the
was
railroad
no
man.
telephone. No, you've just you
Internet.
have to print. Yeah.
All right. So listen to
When
this.
you-
So not only did
that time, you
Benjamin
have to be
Franklin,
a genius to control.
not only
something
did
that
Benjamin
big.
Franklin, so I quoted this comment here about money values being created by accountants, and then I found this funny quote. Ironically, Franklin found Kelmer. Well, let me read the quote and I'll say what Kelmer was.
Franklin found
Kelmer.
Kilmer.
Trying to set up a composition of his own, the mournful Aquila Rose, the clerk of the assembly, and a pretty poet. So
I don't understand that at all.
So writing was not invented by poets; it was invented by accountants.
Yes.
And then you had Benjamin Franklin, who tried to be a poet and ended up printing money.
Oh.
And so when he was trying to be a poet with Kelmer, he
Well,
actually wrote as a 30-something-year-old woman, and he was writing like risque stuff, like for the risque. So he probably got that from his aunts and his powerful Jewish family.
what does risque mean? I've never heard that word before.
Back then there wasn't like
Benjamin Franklin was a pimp.
there wasn't
It's
like
kinda
porn novels
risque.
back.
What?
There wasn't
He
like
was a-
porn novels back in the day, but there were
It's risque.
They were-
It was a little sexy. It was a little.
they were like
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I
So
get you. I get you.
So he's a young 20-year-old man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right
Yeah.
a 30-year-old.
Oh, that young.
Benjamin Franklin was a scoundrel.
He was a scoundrel,
With,
dog.
with
So-
20 at that time, you were a full
For some
blown
reason, the
adult. You
women
had
loved him.
social power. You were it's just so.
well, so there's
stupid.
a
Look
lot
at
of
us
history
now.
behind it. So Kelmer, the
Yeah,
guy,
I've never heard of Kilmer before either. I just fucking love learning. Gosh, keep
well,
going.
he's the guy who
Yeah,
teaches
bring it.
Benjamin Franklin the printing press.
Oh,
And then
wow.
Once Benjamin Franklin learned how to print
There was a
books
step like
and he
this.
learned the
Yeah.
printing press,
That's Gutenberg.
Just
Just before
bro.
there was the printing press. The printing
predated-
press is huge. Before there was the printing press, there was no transcript.
The Bible
That's why
was
it's
so
predated
popular and so
Benjamin Franklin.
fruit.
You
and
could
so
always-
once Benjamin
It was
Franklin
like
figured
They
out
were
how
the
to print
most
money,
printed and sell.
Money.
he immediately
Bible.
so by the time so when he was 17 years old he found Kelmer and Benjamin. So if you
This is really cool. Keep going. It's not too
so
much. Keep going.
Kelmer was a
History.
printing master in England who got arrested because he never paid his debt. So back in the day you had the debt prison, so if you didn't pay your debts they would arrest you.
Right.
That was-
The tax collector, pretty much.
Yeah,
And they would just arrest your
accountability at
ass.
that time. Yeah,
Look,
yeah.
Tank Ferret says learning is cool. Nerds make the magic happen.
Yeah, words.
Oh, I'm
Nerd-
totally a nerd. I'm
nerd-
such a. I love being a nerd. I embrace it.
So Benjamin Franklin
Yeah, you need some IQ points.
learned about money printing in
Mm,
Delaware in
be interested.
1729 when he was just a young buck.
Wow.
And by the
Oh,
time he made it to Delaware, by the third printing of Delaware, Benjamin Franklin was printing Delaware's money.
Wow.
Wait, wait.
Wow.
Remember,
had a
Delaware is like
Okay, so
Ireland.
were
It's
they?
a tax haven.
He was printing
It was funny.
notes that were backed by gold.
No. This is no. That's not how money was originated in America.
Go
That's not
by
how it works.
Pharaoh dollar now. I see.
Oh, the Librians or the Lydians or something. The Librians.
The
Yo,
liberty.
dollar
So
we was
the way they
down,
used
man.
to print money,
It
they
was-
would
Oh, come on.
they would print a certain amount of shares, and they would tax what that money would be. So, say for example, if a bunch of people, and we'll use Philadelphia as the first one on here. If a bunch of people just moved to Philadelphia first time in life, they need money. They don't have money. It's, they just came to America, whatever the reason might be, who knows. And so they were charged a tax of 5 to 25%, whatever the case may have been. And that tax money, after it was collected, they would burn it. And so that's how they kept the money under control for this new
Hurry up,
thing.
Tank.
So a little bit of the money the money that they would come in would be the stuff that they printed when people paid their dues, but sometimes it would be gold and silver and things like that.
That's what I want to. Stupid question. They didn't print money at that time. You had
No, but they-
you had to have the minerals.
So this is
for it.
money.
Or
This
you
is
had
these
to
are this is
have
money.
silver and gold.
No. So the
Didn't
IOU
didn't
system.
shit begin with printing money?
So the IOU system is wholly functional before America became a thing. So Florida has been printing shit since the 1600s.
Mm.
Oh,
And America was created in 1775. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
For goddamn near a century, money was
how much
already
does
being
Florida
printed on
have
an
to do,
IOU
with
basis.
pirates?
Why is this not
IOU
taught in school?
An IOU basis. Like, I'm printing this money IOU. Like, sovereigns can't print
that's-
enough
That's
IOUs.
interesting.
Yeah, and so like the equivalent of
It doesn't
I
exist today
think,
anymore.
I think
so when
It just print money.
we'll use this one right here. So this $20,000 that Benjamin Franklin wrote and to counterfeit his death was first time on this type of money in early America to counterfeit his death, even though Ben Franklin was counterfeiting the fuck out of money. Let's not pretend here.
I have
Right.
no idea.
the
Right.
history
when it
of printing
began
money
to-
is crazy. Tank Fair.
So
It's- you know,
20,000.
paper is nothing worth. You can
So
print
Benjamin Franklin on
I just looked it up here, literally.
So listen to this.
Back it
So
up.
Benjamin Franklin on February 28th, 1746, created $20,000 in
Sorry,
Baltimore. And it
That's a lot.
was basically issuance to the things needed to be done in Delaware, so they printed money, and then just how the IOU system, you owe me, I owe you, instead of selling like grains for a horse, you trade this money for a horse, and then I sell the horse
Right.
for the money, and then when my dues are owed, I pay the banker. It's very
Yeah.
basic. It's the same shit that happens today.
Makes sense. Yeah.
So $20,000 in 1746 is
A lot
$1.4
of
billion
That's a
dollars.
lot of money.
Yes, it's a lot of fucking money. Fucking God.
So
But why? Why is it so
yeah,
much?
and so
Why?
this is before Benjamin Franklin even did the 1775 shit. You know what I'm saying? Like so he
The
was
money
printing
was
money.
being printed long before we were established. It was by the
Oh, yeah.
Libyans.
Oh, And here's these are and
And they knew how to use it. So they
So-
controlled people with money for ages.
So
Yeah,
an
uh,
IOU note is high trust. right?
Because before
So that
then, they had to
you have to
rely on
you have to be a high trust society in order to pass
to
a
use
note.
paper.
Yes.
To use paper to pass to you to get potato chips, beer, and cigarettes.
And by then, we had already the the shilling was here.
And
we even called the
even
London
like,
things.
oh, let me get my cell phone ready and tap
It
your
would be a
and tap
shame
my
to
phone.
have some,
It's a high trust.
theft.
That's a high trust sort of exchange. Like, let me get my phone and tap it on your. Do you have
So
Apple
what-
Pay?
Samsung?
Yeah.
So
we have
when,
Apple Pay, that's high trust.
Yeah.
When Benjamin Franklin first started printing money
Money.
was when the first Jewish synagogue was ever put in America. So in New York, the first,
In 17 fucking 29, the first, wow, the first
all right,
Jew-
now, and look at this chart. Since Benjamin Franklin, even though it's not just Benjamin Franklin,
Right.
this is the value of $20,000 from the time.
And look
the
at 1729, the value of $20,000
This
was
is the buying
$25,000. In
Mm.
2018, it's worth nothing. Oh my God.
Yes, because they print more money.
They print more money.
Well,
and
it's-
make
And
it
who
worth
gives
more
you the
money,
right?
the
Who
money
gave
is
you
less
that right?
worth.
You son of a bitch. No, we did because we stopped fighting. We stopped
That's actually very
fighting.
true. That's very true.
And we forgot,
And
and we became
America-
lazy, and we
isn't America
we became divided. We
banks are
became
private?
brainwashed.
They are
We
not
didn't become lazy. We
state.
divided. Fuck that.
Can I ask a stupid question as an idiot
Yes.
from Europe?
Please.
Isn't it so that in America the state has to actually kind of like buy money from the banks because they're
Yeah.
kind of private?
Yeah.
And
No,
that's
don't
not
know.
the point here in Switzerland.
I don't know.
It's kind of like it's
Well, you have all the
bonded
banks
with the
then, don't you?
state.
From the bank, and then you have to pay them motherfuckers with interest. It comes with interest.
You can't
Yeah.
just print new money. That is,
They can.
but in
If you-
America you can do that. Yes,
If you want to
Because
fuck everything
it's
up, yeah, you should.
The more money you print, the
not
worthless
in the same
everything
house.
becomes.
The more worthless it becomes. Absolutely.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
sad.
as you saw in that chart, the
Ooh, so
the buying
fucked up.
power of $20,000 has been
It's
dropping
nothing.
since
It's nothing.
1738.
That's a lot of money. Money.
Yeah. Think back. A postman could provide for a woman, maybe two,
Yes,
3
back in
kids.
the day,
And
the
3
man
babies.
would go to work
And
and
a
provide
house.
for his whole
And a
fucking
house.
family. 3 kids.
Nobody in
Without the
Kensett
wife having
can
to work.
go
A
any
postman.
near about it. That's everywhere.
Not
in the West.
anymore.
It's
Okay, so what do we
everywhere the
do about that?
same. They sold our future and the future of our kids,
Tetsunami, that's,
and they
that's
don't
right.
care.
Like
Huh?
one
Trump
man,
cares. Trump cares. Right wing cares.
one man used to be able
Left wing,
to
no.
Wait,
earn
wanna
an honest
give the
living
money
and
away
raise
in the
as
whole world.
many kids as he can. And
Bring the
without
third world
his
to
wife
us.
working. And now it requires 2 incomes, and now everything is
Mhm.
sort of tilted to break up the nuclear family.
Yes, but you have to say the nuclear family was also just temporary.
Brilliant.
Before that,
It's
you had
brilliant.
a tribe. You had a tribe. You know what I mean?
The
you have to
nuclear
stay
family
together.
is your
You couldn't
first
just
tribe.
say, I
The
love my,
nuclear
I don't love
family
my
is
man
your first
anymore.
tribe.
I'm searching another man who makes more money. That doesn't work in
The
tribes.
nuclear family, a
before
mother, a
civilization.
father, and
You
at
have to
least
stay
3
together to
kids
survive.
are.
We don't live anymore. We don't live natural anymore, I would say.
we do not live natural anymore. I agree with that.
No, it's complete and social media makes
The
it
We've
so
gotten
much
mother,
worse.
so
the
far,
father,
we've
and
gotten so far
3
from our
kids.
natural state that
Nuclear.
it's normal.
Yeah,
And now
Now,
if you think a normal human being should be seeing, I don't know, maybe 100 people in his fucking life. If you see it like a tribe who survives in the wilderness. But cities are completely unnatural.
because
If you see
they
all of the
cluster,
shit
they
you have
cluster all
in
these
society
people
today
together.
comes from
They
cities.
put all these people together, and then they have
some
all
point,
this
you have
farmland.
Cultural explosion in cities, and you get innovation and new creation, new the culture. It was a melting pot. But we are at a point where the city's just toxic. There's no
The city is
good
toxic.
culture comes out of cities.
Because nobody
It's
cares.
kind of like a hive mind.
We don't have a way to
Maybe I'm just in an online
dispose of
bubble. I
our
don't know.
waste, our bodily waste, our psychic waste, our cultural waste. We don't have a very efficient way of disposing of our waste. Okay. I think it's hubris to think that humans cannot change the atmospheric conditions on Earth and render it
Oh, you mean CO2?
inhospitable to DNA. But I think we have the foresight enough to sort of
Yeah,
change it
you
to make it
some
better.
humans evolved in difficult environments who kind of like, yeah, we know we have to plan in the future. You know, when you mean winter, it's getting cold. You have to. Now
Do
we
you
live in
think?
civilization. We are
Do you
export
think
from
we
over the
should
world. It's
colonize
globalization.
Mars? Do you think we should colonize Mars? Do you think we should
I
be a
don't know.
two-planet species?
No. The problem is, does it actually bring some benefits, or is it just
Bring
resources
some
you
benefits
blow up?
in the near term or the
Nothing.
long term?
Why are we worried about another planet when we can't even figure out our own?
Because that's precisely why. That's precisely
Stop
why.
worrying about another damn planet until we can
No,
figure
that's
out
precisely why.
how
We
the
can't
fuck
figure
we
out
made
this
it.
fucking planet. We
Star
might as well
Trek is
go to another
impossible,
planet
Sam.
and figure that.
No, because if we go to the other planet, we're
Because we're
going
too
there.
tribal, we too.
No, figure it out here. Yeah, you can't. As above, so below. You can't go anywhere but here.
As above, so
This is
below.
this is where we are. This is where we're existing, and this is a
Yes,
beautiful
but at
place.
some
We've
point,
forgotten how
we have
beautiful
to go.
this place is. It's beautiful.
But I think we don't survive till then, or we are of
So
kind of like,
the-
oh, we could go to
The
Mars.
sun is going in 4 billion years. It's
Yeah,
going
yeah.
to
But
expand.
we will die out before
enough.
that.
Yeah, that
Billion years
this
before that.
little tiny Earth that we're on is just going to be uninhabitable.
Look at
I don't
this,
think so. I think
And
God's
if
predicted
you
that
think
habitable.
if you think that humans are
world
the
comes
best
to
thing
Europe and
that
America.
the universe has ever created, then
Can
we need to
sustain-
get
can
off of
sustain
this
that shit.
planet and go to other planets, other celestial bodies,
Or we could just figure it out here.
and be fruitful and multiply across our galaxy.
We can be fruitful here.
Hyperspermia. No, that's something else.
Panspermia, right?
Pan-
right.
oh, yeah.
Hyperspermia, panspermia.
What's the
right,
other
right,
one?
right,
Hyperspermia
right.
is just a super potent sperm.
Super. Hyper is super. Spermia.
No, the
is
other
life.
one is it's a Metroid, or yeah, you know what I mean. Kind of like a flower. You have a planet, you have some ingredients there, you come in with
Right, but there's
DNA,
a
whatever,
planet
and
Mars.
there,
Let's say
yeah.
Mars is pretty easy to get to,
like alien.
and
What's that?
it may or may not
tomatoes.
have had the atmosphere and the ingredients, the gravity and
No,
the
they
core of the
think you
planet,
could,
the iron spinning around.
Sure.
That maybe we can go there and terraform it and make it suitable to our
That's
needs.
what I meant. Yeah, terraforming. But you have to plant
30,000 years.
plants.
Maybe 10,000.
I like. What's the movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger?
The Earth is going to be one
What's the name?
sunned Tetanui. Tetu. That's a Star Wars road. In a billion years. All right. We are so late to the party, but early on the grand scale. Tank, that's deep, bro. Click the link.
Hell, yeah.
What are you talking about, Tank? That's deep, bro.
Good
Come
job.
and talk about it. I gave you the link.
Got some chairs.
It's hard to see.
Yeah.
Wait, we're gonna have to bring that down. Can we bring him over here?
So the Earth is going to be a one sun Tatooine in a billion years. What does that mean? Tatooine, that's Star Wars, right? And then two
Yep.
suns. Is that where Luke is
Tatooine,
from?
yeah.
In a billion years. We're so late to the party that humans are so late to the party, but early on the grand scale.
We do not know and we will not know. Nobody sat down and wrote a memo.
Where does the sound come from?
Huh?
Who's talking?
What's the link?
How hot is it over there in America?
How what?
Hot. We have global warming here.
Bro, it was 101 fucking degrees.
Ah, shit. It's the wrong, it's the wrong shit.
I'm sweating
I
right
don't know
now.
what that is.
And the humidity was like
I'm
90.
on Fahrenheit. What's that Fahrenheit?
It's
Nice
fucking
Celsius.
hot.
Goodness, yes.
But I would rather be hot than cold. I will tell you that.
I would rather be hot than cold.
It's
So some people would rather be cold.
7:52 in the morning here, and I have already 25 Celsius.
52 in the morning?
That means, yeah, it's a globe. I'm on the other side.
Yeah,
Well,
it's round. It's round, and
It's
the
a haircut. Oh,
tattoo.
Yeah, in 2 hours, it's kind of like 30
Tattoo.
Celsius.
I
It's
appreciate your
fucking
time, Tattoo. I appreciate your conversation, bro. Thank you.
yes, we do. We love you. Thank you.
This bug, bro.
Me?
I'm gonna get this with my electric.
Get it. Yes, let's see it.
Yeah, I need
Slow motion.
to.
Slow motion, gay dollar. Slow motion.
Get him. Get him.
I'm gonna get this bitch. Bro, it's 80 degrees outside right now at
It's
At
about
1 in the
7.
morning.
What
2 in the morning.
What
1 in the
temperature
morning.
is it here? What temperature is it here? It's moderate. 75 here. 75 degrees here.
High summer here. It's fucking hot. Early in the morning. Fucking hot.
All right. It was 97 earlier.
Dude, Dollar, I saw a YouTube video. Some guy had a auto cannon against the mosquitoes. It shoots
Tank.
lasers out.
Do
I
you
need
have
I need something like that.
tattoo? Do you have mosquito problem in Switzerland?
Probably not.
Mosquitoes, yes.
Do you really?
Highly humid. Yeah.
Mosquitoes are global. I don't
No.
think
Not
No,
really.
mosquitoes are
if you
regional.
some islands, no mosquitoes. No joke. You're on
Too
the
cold?
beach, no mosquitoes.
Too cold.
But
too
if
hot.
you in the humid
You-
regions, swamp regions, or forests, you have everywhere mosquitoes. They
Yeah.
need just a little bit water to lay their eggs in.
Yeah.
Still water. Yeah, they need some still little puddles, or what it's called.
Anywho, what are we gonna do about these Freemason bullshit? Yes, that was so.
Fuck 'em.
Oh, no. Yeah, fuck them, but like,
Don't think about it.
Let's come up with our own secret society and not
They're
tell
not
it.
that powerful.
No, that's
too long.
yeah, that's their game. Oh, we don't talk about it.
Yeah,
Fuck 'em.
yeah.
No, they
The
own
only chance
everything.
is social
We have
media.
to talk about them. We have to create new
The
systems.
only,
We have
the
to
only
create new
chance
tools.
is
We have to
social
create new
media
food.
who's not suppressed can get to, I don't know, millions of people, and then see
the media
kind of
Hey,
video
on
or
my
something
way.
like that.
Yeah.
Something like goes going viral. You have something like
Okay,
that.
on my
I wonder
way.
if y'all's media is owned by Freemasons.
Every time we talk about
Okay, OMB. Where's Ferret? He said he's coming in.
He's on his way. Yeah. He's been
Oh,
saying that for
so
20 minutes.
why you?
I guess we can't talk about it because they fucking cut our.
down. You vertical.
I love Gay Dollar's background. Look at it. He's got Indian arrowheads over here.
Yeah,
And the
it's awesome. Real arrowhead.
And then a flag. And it's all red in the background.
Get away from me. I'm
And a chair. The American flag. Look at him with his flannel shirt.
Yeah.
With
You are-
his hair all pulled up. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. I love this guy.
Oh, he's
It's
back in
actually
full
pretty
now.
crazy because I've seen him. I guess
adore
with
Gay Dollar. So
Can I have
look.
Of the flag.
5 and 9 of 8. Let me tell you something about Gay Dollar. He, when I did that, like flip into.
It doesn't come to Gay 9.
F-150, Gay Dollar did that into his Jeep.
Yeah. I sold the Jeep.
Yeah, did you? Did you make a profit?
Alright, cool. Did you successfully do it? Did you get it in drive off?
Yeah, I
You
did the
did.
first try.
No, first try. I took three tries.
You
You
know,
got it
grab
in
it.
one try. Gay Dollar got it. Yes.
And then I grabbed my crotch when I was done.
Right, he did.
Yeah.
Specimen. This guy is a specimen.
Hey, wait, what are you smoking actually?
Just
Yeah,
black.
Cigars.
Huh?
Just
He's
black.
faking.
Oh.
There's no
Wax. He's smoking
no
wax.
marijuana.
Trying to live vicariously through you because I'm really want to.
We can smoke weed later. That's fine.
Please. Oh my God, Dalla. I bet we could. I bet we could.
Hey.
Look, you
I can't because I'm out.
Do you know how old?
It's illegal.
What?
What's your name? 5, 9 of 8. Do you know how old Dollar is?
How old are you, Dalla? Dalla is,
I don't guess.
I
don't
would guess
know.
29, but my intuition saying 32.
Oh,
I'm guessing
32.
42.
I would guess that too if I didn't know him.
42 is Mike.
He looks
32?
like he's drinking
You're
from
not
the
42.
youth.
Are you 42? 32.
Well.
32. Final answer.
I'll be 41 this year.
Yes.
Boom, motherfucker!
I went over.
Bam!
Guess
Okay,
My
all right.
reaction was the
What's the
same,
state
dude.
policy?
Everybody
Really,
knows
though.
I thought he was a young father, but he isn't.
Well,
He just looks young.
Tetsu,
Have you
how old are
shaved this
you?
morning too?
Yeah.
I'm doing the ham chops. Like I'm trying.
But you have no gray
you like
hair,
to
dude.
slap your face
I'm
in the more
gray as
slap.
you. I'm younger.
Look
I have
at
no
that.
gray, not a single.
Yeah, that's.
One.
I thought
I
you
don't-
were
or-
younger.
So
I
all
don't
the,
have
so
any
you get
hair
your hair
growing
from the
gray.
women in your family. So all of the women in my family, I have very strong brown-eyed
Right.
brunettes and dark. And
All
that's
of-
Yeah, brown
genetically.
All of my
If you are
mother's
lactose
brothers
tolerant,
are
you'll
blonde.
have gray hair,
Right.
and you'll have like I will never have gray hair.
All of my mother's
Come
brothers
on,
are
dude.
bald.
But yeah, I'm lucky. I'm not bald. I'm full hair, but I have
No,
some gray.
But a caveat to that, like I
I'm
can't grow,
unlucky.
I can't
Look at
grow a
this-
beard.
look at this bullshit.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah, no, that. I'm kind of like Johnny
Your
Depp.
beard is telling your beard that, okay, so like, okay, if you want to grow your hair long, you can't grow your beard because there's something in your body that's like, hey, I'm growing hair here. So if you grow a beard, then you go bald because then your hair is like, oh, I'm growing here. So
that
gets
doesn't
confused.
work like that.
No, it
No.
does. It does. No, I don't promise. I don't promise.
That's genes. That's genes. That's
Yeah, it's a
Okay,
female.
okay,
if your
but
dad
they
or
also
granddad
say-
are bald, you are bald
Tank.
in your
I have,
30s or 40s.
Tank,
Look at that
I have
hair.
one
Look
more
at that.
beer left.
I have locks, dude. I have
No,
so thick
And
hair.
then
I can,
Tank-
it's so thin. Look at that. It looks
Tank
like
Ferret. Tank Ferret.
Ooh,
I have one more beer left.
Yeah.
If you
You
don't
choose
click the link,
Pretty. Lola, I love your hair. I love your hair. I love your hair, Danola.
Only
Yeah.
he said he doesn't use anything
that.
special for his
Okay.
hair. Do you believe
Nothing?
him? I
conditioner,
don't believe him.
shampoo, white
He
shampoo.
does some softener or something like that. Come
I
on. dude.
wash my hair
Are you
like twice
just
a week,
eating good? You
and I always leave it in
doing
the.
some minerals,
I don't know.
special minerals for the. Come on, you have no gray hair. It's
No.
just the low resolution. Come on, there's some gray hair in there.
Yeah.
How long did it take you, Gay Dollar? How long did it take you to grow that magnificent mane?
This is like 2 years, I think.
2 years. Shut
Oh wow,
up.
you have fast growing hair.
Yeah.
Maybe 4 or 5
2
years.
years.
dude.
Shut up. That sounds about right. Gay Dollar.
I
That's
cut
about
my
right.
hair.
Yeah, I mean, I think it was 2 years ago.
millimeters.
Maybe 3.
Yesterday.
Oh my gosh. I just see
Because
all
of the
the
summer.
for the
It's
first
so hot.
time. Look at
Yeah.
that.
5 of 8. That's longer than your hair.
Okay. So you're a beautiful man. You're a beautiful man. And you got beautiful hair.
No, I'm
Yes,
a GI
yes.
Joe.
I have beautiful hair too, but not that summer.
Oh, Dalla.
I'm
What
fucking
does it-
gray.
What does it smell like?
I bet it
Delicious.
smells like herbal essence.
Like
That's
that or
Maybe smoke.
Smoky or some shit like that. I don't know.
Stop there.
I just squirt the little thing. I don't
It
care what
smells like white shampoo.
Dude, I cut my hair yesterday. Short, really short, because I had long hair.
Yeah.
And it's so hot. I thought I have thick hair. I thought shit on it. I just raise it off. What's it called? What's it called in English?
See you. You see all of
And my hair
Yeah, that's
stunk,
not. We are literally raw,
stunk,
real. Come on, show your camera.
smoke. Because I'm a smoker. I smoke. I smoke
We
weed.
all smoke.
My
We
hair
all
stunk
smoke.
so much.
You saw all of us
And I
smoke.
washed it before. It was kind of like a revelation. Of, wow. You have
Tattoo.
sex like smoke all the time.
Hank Ferret is lying. He said, "Okay, on my way." Quite some
Well,
time.
that's
He's
OMW.
not here.
On my way.
On my way!
Oh,
Exclamation point! He exclamated it.
He's on his way to 4 different locations. Well, he's on his way to smoke a joint, and wherever that is, I'm on my way too. I promise you that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would I'm a blunt right now.
I know. What are we doing?
Too,
Next time
but
I
too
come
bad
on
for
this
me.
live, I'm not coming without a motherfucking blunt. I don't care. The last 2 times I came on this live,
Seven,
no.
don't you live like 4 hours from
How
me?
We're not
No,
we're all drinking right now
Hey,
because
Dollar,
we
I
don't have a
think I
board.
live more than 4 hours away from
Where do you live? Where are you at?
West Tennessee.
Like right outside of Memphis.
No,
Where you at?
shush.
So my family is from the
Oh my
Valley
God.
of Tennessee,
Nashville area.
Nashville.
Jackson. Let's say Jackson,
Okay,
Tennessee.
yeah, Jackson. That's way
Jackson,
close.
Jackson, Tennessee. To you.
What part of Alabama are you in? Gay Dollar. We gonna meet you. We're gonna meet you.
He's not married. He's not married.
I
Okay.
live with my ex-wife.
We love her too. Yeah, we love her too. We don't even matter.
I don't know his ex-wife. I don't know if I like her or not.
You know. All right. So
I know what her name is, but I don't know.
I'm 5.5. Share my screen. I'm 5.5 hours away.
Oh.
Can I ask an unrelated stupid question?
But
What's the
seriously, what part
stripes
of
on the
Alabama
flag?
are you in? Yes, in Birmingham.
Okay, never mind.
He's about to tell us.
Oh wow.
I'm literally right by Auburn. So
Are you worth it, Gay Dollar, to drive all that way just so I can shake your hand and smell your hair?
Yeah.
my hair.
I can tell you right now, it smells like herbal essence.
Yeah.
I see it. I can see it.
And I never use conditioner.
Ever?
Me
Never.
Me
White
neither.
shampoo.
Wow.
He's lying.
White
He's lying.
shampoo.
He's lying.
I mean, that's how it stays. Like
No, he's
healthy, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
Thick and
We
swole.
own a natural skincare company called Nature Life. Check it out.
You should perm that hair. Brett.
Hell nah.
Why not?
You got curly hair?
A white boy fro. Just poof it
I
out.
want to get my daughter to cornroll my shit to my head one day.
That'd be all right.
Like the black people, you know
Also
what I mean?
would be cool. Because
You
you
do that. I don't know what you call it.
because all of those congressmen women who have cornrows in their hair are not real. That's like fake hair that they graft. But if you do it, it would be real.
Oh yeah.
Right, but then your
That would be your real cornrolled hair.
Correct.
This is
What's
brilliant
your
idea. Do it. Braid it.
No, only like this.
It's real. It's RILL.
Cultural.
There's only one congressman woman who has real hair, and she's bald. Who is that? Corey. What's her name? I can't remember what state she's from, but she's in Congress and she has a bald head.
Really?
That is the only black woman in Congress who has real hair. And
AOC got real hair.
she doesn't have any hair.
I don't even like AOC, but she has decent hair.
She's not black.
Big
Oh, you mean
booty
black
Latino.
folks?
Yeah, black congressmen women.
I don't know.
You're so
Jasmine Crockett. That's not her real
That
hair.
shit's a wig, bro. That shit's a wig.
That's a wig, yes.
Maxine Waters.
Right.
That's not
Wig.
Maxine Waters. That's not her real hair. Ilhan Omar. She's not black, but that's not her real hair.
That's a turban. She has a turban. That's not hair.
Yeah, and she's not black. So it's not good.
What you want me to do?
How many other
I think she's
black
bald under that
congressmen
turban.
women have real hair? There's only one, and she's bald.
She's actually. Yeah,
If you see a sassy black woman, just look at her hair. Chances are it's not real.
fake
not her real hair.
nails, fake
Okay.
eyelashes,
All right.
fake hair,
The gay dollar has real
raptor
hair.
claws.
We're talking about black people.
I love
Black
y'all, but
women-
let's get on another subject. So,
Black
Black
women-
Oliver is actually very, and we're actually all black. We're faded black people, if you really wanted to know. We're all black. We all have melanin. We just don't need to.
Yes,
Let's talk about something.
out of Africa.
The Swiss guy is a faded black guy.
Yes, it doesn't even matter, but it doesn't matter. We'll get
You
off that.
know, yeah, she's right. We are.
I lost that
mutants.
wig, bro.
I got black in me for sure. Let's just stop talking about that kind of it just doesn't matter. It just does not
I
matter.
really think very.
We're all one race.
Is
We're all
that
human.
a British British wig?
Oh my God, is that you?
No, it's me.
It's him in his highly sexy form. Look
Let
at
me
him.
see. Katsu, join the stream, honey.
Kathy, just turn your damn camera off.
Literally,
Yeah. Okay. I see it now. Yes.
Look at him. Look.
That shit-
Katsu.
That
Yes.
shit was like 5 years
He
ago.
looks
It's
powerful.
something Jay
He looks
Dillard-
powerful.
Yes, you are God's creation. And whoever told you something different is a motherfucking lie. The devil is a lie. You're beautiful. Get on the camera. Come on. We need
Come
to
on,
see.
Tattoo, you're beautiful. Get on
Oh,
camera.
also, we're all one. We're
I
all
don't
the same
have a
person.
camera. I don't
Yeah,
have. I have a laptop without
Liar.
a camera.
You liar.
No.
You're
I
fibbing.
don't have. I
Everybody
don't
has
You're
have.
not
a
telling
camera.
us the truth,
It
Tattoo.
doesn't matter what country
You
you're
have a
in. You
camera.
know you
I've
have a
had
camera.
some.
Get on the camera.
You have a camera. You have a camera. Bro.
Broski.
Whatever device.
So
that
hot.
it-
I'm sitting
I
here.
have been in
Yeah,
the
it has a
water.
camera.
I look like shit. Literally look like dog shit. Put
I
up
don't
dog,
look
like
like
tied up in a skin. Yeah. So come on. Ain't nobody gives a fuck.
I
Actually.
know, right? There's a garage back here. I don't care what anybody thinks. There's a garage with a couple of motorcycles.
Oh, that's a
Yeah,
motorcycle
we
there.
got a couple of we're in the garage
Look
with a
at that.
couple of fishing
Motorcycle.
We have to get rid of this. Like, make this go away somehow. Someday.
That's who you're.
Oh,
our
one is a
friend.
real one, and the other one is something like for kids. Oh, see that right?
And what's going on with you?
It's a motorcycle.
5 and 8 of 5 and 9 of 8, bro. What background is that? 5
Yeah,
and 8 of
It's the kind that you get when you ain't got no battery and you got to find the plug.
Right.
What you get. And also, we're in the middle of nowhere, so we also had to find this wall to have service to talk to you guys because those two walls didn't work.
You're at 2 of 9's place.
Just stop.
Sarah, just some technical difficulties.
It's okay. We are technical difficulties.
No,
Yeah.
ferret, pink
I
ferret.
have half a cup of beer
Goodness.
left. After
That's
this
what
half
you
a cup of beer is gone, I'm going to end
What
this
what
drink.
beer are you drinking?
Bush. Bush heavy.
Never heard of it.
Bush.
Heavy.
It's German.
I'm
B-U-S.
thinking
It's a
Yeah.
German beer.
Bush.
It's an export beer.
Bush. It's made by
Never heard of it.
Budweiser, which is also German. Max Good.
Dude,
Make good beer.
I
dude,
didn't know that was German. Cheers.
I have beer here. It's called Budweiser, Budvar, and it's Czech.
Does
from
it
the
German?
Czechoslovakia. It has original Czech lager. Budweiser,
Oh,
Budweiser. But
not
it has
I think
nothing to
Bush is
do
the
with the
Pilsner.
original American brand, Budweiser. It's kind of funny.
Budweiser. What is Bud?
Because it's
Budweiser?
Czech-
What is
Czech-
it? Burgermeister.
talk in the morning.
Budweiser.
So
Find out.
Burgermeister, Meister, Burgermeister. Meister is master. Burger. What is it?
Yes.
Like a governor? Burgermeister. Meister.
I have no idea. I'm not from Czechoslovakia. It's an import from the
Don't
Czech
you remember that one
Republic.
country?
It's called Budweiser.
I'm
Budwa.
Mr. Heat Miser. I'm Mr. 101. I'm too much.
It's not bad. It's kind of my favorite beer for months. Till I switched to, I don't know.
Meister. I'm gonna look it up on YouTube.
Judge me, bitch. I'm going to free right here. You check it out.
But Weiser, it sounds
Burger.
kind of like German. I don't know.
Budweiser is a German beer.
Burgermeister. How do you spell Meister in German?
Bürgermeister is mayor.
You said Meister is mayor.
No, a Bürgermeister is a mayor. Bürger
Right.
means civilian. Oh, no, not civilian. It's civilian.
Did y'all know that alcohol is actually a demon called alcohol, and that's why they call it wine and spirits? Is that for a subject for a different day?
All right. All right. Wait. Everybody shut up. Wait. How do I do this? Present.
You better not
Screen.
need to call.
Shush. Share screen. YouTube. Burgermeister. Meister Burger.
5.9.
Share. How much of this? Okay. Shush.
Just sitting there waiting for us, sir.
Huh? A toy? As I suspected. I hate
Bürgermeister. That's not the
toys.
same, dude.
And toys hate me. Either they are
That's a
going
booger.
or I am going.
I hate toys. Either
That's
they
a
are
bugger.
going. That's a Burgermeister Burger.
And I am certainly not going, Grinsley. I have a job for you to do. Now take this down. It's a difficult responsibility that you.
So it's difficult responsibility.
Oh,
for
look,
this
it's funny. He has
Burgermeister.
a Kaiserhelm from the First World War.
Yes, a Kaiser helmet.
Who
That's
except
called, I
from
don't
the
know,
number
Kaiser-
one
Kaiser
lawmaker,
time. Oh,
me,
it's Kaiser.
have it known.
Kaiser
Yes,
Wilhelm.
there it is. There it is, right there. The pointy helmet.
Yeah, the pickle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
About the land from sea to sea.
So that's a Burger Meister burger.
Yeah, but that's.
So what does that mean
kinda
in
like-
German? Meister burger. Burger
Doesn't
is
mean
like
anything.
a
It's
burrow.
just an interpretation from somebody who doesn't speak German. Who
Tank
thinks it
Ferret
sounds German.
Tank Ferret is having technical difficulties.
Bugger
work it
booger doesn't mean anything.
Hey, before we.
There'll be no more toy makers to the king.
There will be no more toy makers.
All the tin soldiers
Yeah, the
melt them
Germans
down.
did some,
Wash the face of
iron,
every clown, each bouncing ball deflated. No, I don't want to.
Look at that helmet. I love this guy's helmet.
We lost all this visual glazing. I don't know how to call that. This
Burgermeister.
It's all minimalistic now. At that time,
Yeah,
everything
What
was
is
kind of
Meister? What is Meister?
nice.
Magician?
Master. Okay, so
Design.
do you know what Jägermeister is? That liquor. Jägermeister is the Meister is Jaeger is the hunt. So Jägermeister is the king of the hunt. So Burgermeister.
Jäger's the hunter.
Burger is like a borough or a county, and the Meister is like the governor. So Jägermeister, Burgermeister. It's all German.
Yeah, but no. Bürger comes. It's the plural of one citizen. It's more of one citizen.
One citizen. Wait, say that again.
A Bürger is the more than one. The whole fucking
Burger is more
town
than
or
one.
burger. And the Bürgermeister is nothing else than a crowd master. He's the chief of some group in that town. The whole group in the town.
Debate.
Let's just say.
De ballerinas zu Pirouette, arrest their
But
musical
Bürger, Bugger, I
toes,
don't know. That's
outlaw the dance and sink the boats. They bring me only woe.
Oh, but
This particular Burgermeister seemed like a bastard. He just he doesn't want to have fun. He just wants to crush everybody's spirit.
but why is it called Bürgermeister Meister Burger?
I think that's a German wordplay, isn't it? A pun.
I don't know. I don't understand it.
You know what a
That's-
punch for? Play on words.
He's the son of a bitch. Listen to this guy.
It's a difficult responsibility.
It's a difficult
Jackson,
responsibility
French?
to stamp out fun. It's a difficult responsibility to stamp out all the fun.
Or have a red line, or
Fuck the ballerinas, fuck the tin soldiers.
But that's a cutout, a musical cutout of a movie I never saw. I
Do
don't
you
know
know
what
how
that
old this is? Do you know how old this is?
Yeah, well, maybe 60s, 70s.
Yes,
80s.
yes. 60s, 60s.
What are y'all talking about? Says,
I grew up with older media. My main mindset is I'm a millennial, but my mindset is more like a Gen X
I'm Gen X.
from the media who I grew up with.
Gay Dollar, are you Gen X or millennial?
it's Gen X.
I'm Gen X, I guess.
Millennials didn't start till 89.
I'm an old millennial.
I'm one of the
I hate to
first
be
Gen
to
X.
say that. I hate millennials.
I'm on the okay.
Sorry
so
if you
boomers cut off at 1964. I was born.
Nah,
in
you
I was
Gen
born
X,
in
dude.
1965, so that makes me the first of the Gen X.
1960.
I
You're
think
older
so.
than my
Look it
mother.
up. Google it, bro. Google it.
You look kind of young, dude.
I'm 60. I did a backflip.
No, wait,
months
what?
ago.
69? You said 6? Oh, okay, no, that's
I'm
10
60.
years. No, 59. My mother's 59.
Right.
Okay.
Use your calculator, bro.
Yeah, I'm drunk. Sorry. I'm
That
just
you
bad when I'm
accept
drunk.
from the number one lawmaker, me. Have it known.
I am the number one lawmaker. That's me. It's what this Burgermeister said.
It's a Bürgermeister,
About
yeah.
the land
but
from sea to sea.
Trying to Google, I don't know.
There'll be no more toy makers to the king.
There will be no more toy makers. Fuck the toy makers.
Except for the king, yeah.
Except for the king.
But a Bürgermeister, there's no monarchy with a Bürgermeister. That's a democracy or democratic republic.
Is it?
You don't have a Bürgermeister with a monarchy. I would say.
You have a Burgermeister with a fiefdom? No. You have a Burgermeister with democracy.
Yes, because he has to.
You have
get
a
voted
Burgermeister with a republic.
in. Yes, both.
Okay.
But not with a monarchy. Monarchy is with king, and yeah. He said something like,
Every jack in the box be sealed. Till my wounded pride be healed. Stuffed animals, unstuff them. When a child objects, rebuff them.
When a child objects,
"Is
rebuff
check
them.
in the box shit you turn around, fucking thing comes out."
Are you a
Check comes out.
Meisterburger Tatsunami?
Where comes burger from?
That's hard to say.
The American word.
That's hard to say. Are you a Meisterburger Tatsunami? That's hard to say.
Burgermeister burger. No, I'm not.
Hmm.
I'm sure.
Do you want to be?
Maybe.
Do you want to stomp out Jacks in the Box? Do you want to stomp out fun? Do you want to? Oh This guy's
Oh,
a
that's
son
the
of a.
word. Stamp out.
This guy's a
Comes
son
No
of a
more
bitch.
Dramazoo, rat-a-tat-tat.
I'm
No,
learning English
No
now.
more, no more rat-a-tat-tat. Do you want to stomp
It
out?
looks like a little drum
Fun.
boy.
Do you want to piss on the spirit of Christmas?
No.
All right.
What is that?
If I could be a Meister burger, I think I would be a good one. I think I
You
could.
would be a mayor.
Yeah. Oh,
A
it's
good
mayor.
mayor.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah. Good. Yeah.
It's star. Yeah. That's from the road.
Before I get struck.
Bitches. But,
Is that a chain now or still a cigarillo?
oh, I did not see. And I asked him for the guy.
Tetsunami, you really don't have a camera.
It only hurt when the doctor.
I had a camera, but I don't think it's wrong as from old camera from PlayStation or something like that.
It didn't
I
hurt when
don't think that works.
it hurt when he was about to pick it up, but he had no.
I'm kind of like a technological boomer.
5 and 9 at 8. Turn your camera the other way. Turn your camera this way.
James didn't see me. We were riding together. Yeah, he's riding his foot. And he didn't see me fall on you, so I know.
Right.
My shit was like wide open. I was like, so I was like walking down like this. And then as soon as
I
I
did the same at the same time.
like in the kitchen, I was in the living room. And I was like going out and down the side. Being you call the ambulance. I was like, yeah. I'll take her. Yeah.
Right.
And that just has that 1 minute after that came back.
Tank Fair, you're taking too long. Tank.
Yeah, then mom took me to the hospital. Oh, mom, I'm like this.
I'm about to end this. So the girls, 5 and 9 of 8, asked me to fire up the stream, and I did.
I did not want to put stuff in. So I stuff.
And I'm about to end it. I appreciate
But I bet you if I did, yeah, I would go on.
Tsunami.
It would have not went away, but went like. Things came to this law.
Can I
Yeah.
mute you?
It would have vibrated just right. That's what I didn't understand that well.
Are they muted? Is she muted? Okay. I can mute you. I can make you shut up. I can mute you and say that 5 and 9 of 8 asked me to fire up the stream, and I did. I was very happy to. But now I
And then
kind of want to end it. Oh, okay.
Ah.
I appreciate Tetsunami. Thank you for joining. Gay Dollar.
Thank you. Thank you so much for joining.
All right, I have
Gay
to
Dollar.
mute you again. Mute.
Appreciate it.
Gay Dollar. I appreciate you joining. You are my bro. I adore you on almost every level. There's a couple that I think.
Yeah, he's one of the real ones. I think.
He's one of
I
the
hope
real
so.
ones. He's one of the real ones. I think you're right. Tetsunami.
Yeah, I'm out of the loop. Maybe he's an asshole now.
Tank Ferret. I'm having technical. Ferret, you missed out. Perhaps one day again, we will be on a live stream and be able to speak to each other. Okay. Bye. I'm gonna end the stream. I'm gonna
Stream
push.
tomorrow.
I'm gonna end the stream now.
Oh.
End stream.
Bye,